Um,
Occasionally pick up these odd. I told you! I told you ban the techies! I literally called it. He's been playing it the last 2 days.
Dazzle mid lane then. Probably something off with the techies, Tusk and Morph on the safe lane. So who are you picking up as a carry to counter this one? Somebody maybe with a silence? No, because you're going to have...
5 seconds.
Do you want to build an Orchid on the Ember
Blade?
Spirit here? Yeah, Chaos Step's been banned out, so Anti-Mage, okay. Yeah, another good answer. Good answer to the Dazzle, good answer to the Morph as well. So, I don't mind this lineup for OG. I think this is a fairly good one. BZM on the Ember Spirit. Yeah, Ari is going to be on the Mirana. Whispered Doom, so it looks like it's going to be Kari on the Shadow Demon. On the other side, any surprises? Nah, Force on the Primal Beast, yeah, Supreme Dazzle. In terms of the facets as well. Going to be the Moonlight Shadow for Mirana, so... Yeah, it's kind of like, again, the Mirana, the Wind Ranger being given the old ultimates as a facet, I don't know how much I like that. When everybody else gets to choose and gets a power spike, it's just, okay, here you go. You get a choice of this or something completely useless. Of course, you're always going to pick that one. So.
Check Mirana a sec.
Okay. As... OG probably coming into... It was a bit of a surprise to see OG drop down to Dandelions yesterday, but again, Dandelions are a fairly good team. Decent resources behind them. You know, they played for... From what I was told, I didn't get to see the series, but yeah, they are a good team. I've seen them time and time again. They do play really well. So, not a surprise to me to see them getting through. Well, maybe a little bit, because OG, you know...
It was a little bit of a classic OG throw.
Yeah.
They kind of had the game, lost a team fight, and then just spiraled out of control.
Oh, we'll see if they can.
But you know, these things happen.
Yeah, that's a big thing as well. I know you might be used to it, Tomato, but Tomato is playing from home, I've been told, so he is going to be playing on pink, which means that, you know, it's going to be a little bit harder for him to be as... Well, he's playing the anti-mage this time, right? So it's going to be, you know, there's no skill shots to land, there's no real major spells there. It's like, I need timings on these. Can just go in, right click.
On ping at a less than ideal time in the morning. But
yeah, true.
We'll see. I'm not sure where Whisper is. I'm not sure if Whisper's in EU or if he's at home.
That's a good question.
I know he was streaming last night, but I can't check his VOD.
Well, he's gonna pause it. He's getting ready for this game, so... Yeah, looking at these two teams, again, I think this is going to be one of the closer matchups that we've seen so far in, or at least that I've seen so far. Didn't ban SD versus me. Kaori's confident. Kaori's,
Oh dear.
Yeah, the tips are coming out as well. Okay.
I think some of these players know each other as well, though, right?
Yeah.
So... you see them with the XDs.
They're powering up here, OG. They're getting themselves motivated. They're getting themselves pumped.
They're gonna need it. If you send this spoon stash, this is my most hated facet in the game. This shouldn't exist.
Is this the one where you can use items in your backpack as well?
Backpack,
yeah.
And neutrals.
So you can just stock up on neutrals?
It's... The later the game goes, the more nuts this gets. And I think all these facets are kind of crazy on techies. So he has one for is it for attack speed? He gets range.
Every point of attack speed. Stram Discord off, please. Okay.
Who's Stram?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Whisper is at home with this DC.
Maybe.
Especially considering they've just been to SA, right? So
yeah, he could be taking some time away.
Explain why Tomato also staying at home for a bit.
Yeah, because this is the
medium rare.
They had been in Portugal and the UK for quite a while before this, so
yeah. And travel. This is the last. Well, it's the last big one, right, for the year. PGL. I mean, I know there's the
As
blast.
far as we know.
Yeah. Well, as far as
TI,
as people know, yeah, it's I might have a schedule somewhere on my computer. But yeah, there is going to be the Blast event coming up. I think it's going to be Blast qualifiers towards the end of the year, maybe just after PGL, and then yeah, maybe one more big event to come after PGL in the end of the year.
Blast Manchester, people shy.
Yeah, that's right. I need to dig up a Blast contact, see if I can get someone to hire me. As iShards comes through, doesn't actually connect onto anyone here, but it will be the trade-off here. It's going to be 3 bounty runes, it looks like. It was going to be, no, it's going to be 2. Okay, so it's, yeah, 2 for 2. I thought they maybe actually got a snatch in the river. But it looks like Kyra was there to pick it up. And yeah, Force, this is going to be quite nice here, Kyra, in this lane, because Force, anytime he tries to drop the onslaught, anytime he tries to come in with the trample damage, you are just going to be able to you know, just get the disruption out, be able to take him fully away from, well, either you or the anti-mage. I don't think we're going to be seeing as many early kills as we did in the last series here, but we'll keep an eye on all 3 lanes to see how it is going to play out. And Kyori already going to go for the disruption here, but the sticky bomb is out on the Shadow Demon, so a little bit of harass. Now the trample coming through here, Force. This is what I was talking about. If you have that spell up, at least Tomato will be able to get the blink away if things start to look a little bit hurry for him. Top lane. Allnet, what did Whisper start off with? Whisper did start off with the Infernal Blade to fully harass Allnet back, because the Morphin doesn't have the longest attack range in the world, so you are going to be able to walk yourself up as a Doom. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Scorched Earth come out at level 2 as well, so you've got the rundown there. As BZM going to be pushed back just a little bit here. Supreme going to be throwing out a whole lot of harass in the mid lane. Slider Fist comes out here. BZM taking so much damage from this one. And the Poison Touch, just look at the amount of health he's got left after this. Going to be going towards a quick bottle for him. But it's still not an easy lane playing up against this Dazzle.
Yeah, this Poison Bloom is... a little bit obnoxious to lean against.
Yeah, and...
just staying through the damage a bit. Although it's physical, isn't it? So...
yeah. Yeah, there's the Poison Touch coming through as physical damage. So...
maybe you just go for the Sleight of Fist build then at this point. Sleight of Fist just searing chains and trying to get your hits in from afar.
True. Yeah, you might be able to get, like, say, your last hits in. It means that rotation-wise as well. He did go for the 1 point in the Flame Guard, but yeah. Look at the chase down again. Supreme, not shy about getting aggressive here onto the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit, even the Shadow Weave coming through here. Some BZM, I mean, he does have the bottle up now. Going to be going towards the Water Runes as well. And Force actually gets the first blood. Tomato as well. Solo on this lane. No salve coming from Tomato. Force and Norman. Just going to be, for the minute, bullying back Tomato underneath his own tier 1 tower. Could have missed the last hit, excuse me, on the banner creep there as well. So Tomato, last hit-wise, 12, but he should have a little bit more here. Maybe just, again, ping issues coming out for him. You can dodge it with Slight. Yeah, that's true. You can always, avoid the projectile as it comes in. But he's not going to do. He's going to be hit once again here. BZM just hiding himself in the trees, trying to dodge off from these right clicks. So, Supreme kind of running this lane in the mid lane for the minute. BZM comes in, Flame Guard is up, trying to maybe secure some of these last. But again, the Shadow Weave will mess up the timings here for BZM, trying to go for these last hits. So, got to try his best, but 13 to his name to the 18 of the Dazzle.
I think this is one of those, like, the Dazzle probably wins the lane, but the Ember does more as the game goes on.
Well, the big thing is that the Ember Spirit's a snowball here, right? So you expect him to get maybe not kills in the lane here. Speaking about kills in the lane, Whisper will go down here. Bengen, can he get the kill onto... well, Bengen and Snowball comes out onto Ahri. Do they have the control onto Ahri? Ahri's going to be able to get that last leap away. Bengen won't fall. Ahri lives through this one too. With those leaps, will be able to get himself out. Has a salve queued up here, but... really good start for the side of Mouse, and Yeah, I thought this lane would be a little bit easier. I thought both side lanes would have been a bit easier. Sneaky Bomb onto BZM. BZM has that active Flame Guard going. Level 2 in that Flame Guard here as well. Blast off though, BZM. TP's going to be coming in from Kaori. BZM can get himself away from the damage. He's going to be in deny range with that Poison Touch coming through. Kaori Supreme, there will be the disruption coming out here onto Supreme, but Supreme, not a lot of damage to follow up. He is just going to be able to back himself away. It's BZM, only level 4, no Remnant, so he's going to have to do the Walk of Shame all the way back to base here. I'm surprised that he didn't TP back and then wait out the gold for the boots to walk himself back to the lane a little bit quicker. But, you know, he's the pro player. So, at the minute, yeah, Supreme fully taken over this mid lane. BZM, again, level 4 to level 5 is Supreme. Supreme's about a level higher here. BZM, well, 1 or 2 creeps. Yeah, he's going to have that level 5 just now. There's going to be the TP and Ari. Can they get the kill? Supreme, level 5, no point in the Shallow Grave. 3 points into the Poison Touch. Here, the damage, the burst, it might be enough. Shadow Weave does come through. Supreme trying to run himself away back to his tier 1 tower. There is going to be the techies rotating in now as well. The blast off, it hits onto both of them. Ari's taking tower shots as well. Supreme gets the credit for the kill onto Ari, and now BZM, again level 5. Sleight of Fist is up in 3 seconds. No Remnant to jump himself away to, but he will be able to get himself back to his side of the river.
No, Whisper still hasn't picked up the level of Devour, even though he has the Gluttony. I wonder if this is partially because this camp is blocked.
Yeah, maybe. I think he just wants to try and get the harass off onto the Morphin as well. You know, the rundown.
Yeah, it's not an ideal start for OG, but as we've seen, they have a thing of turning things on the heads. When we think they're winning, they end up losing, and when they're losing, they end up winning. So don't count them out just yet.
Alright, shards will come through here. He has the leap available though. Will be able to get himself over those shards, so they can't get the gank out. I suppose the thing with the Gluttony is, you do get the 2 charges. He gets it at level 4, so you get those 2 charges on board. So you can effectively catch up, you know, to what you would have got if you got it early on without the Gluttony facet. You know, it means you can prioritize the Scorched Earth early on. Infernal Blade, Bengen, Supreme is going to rotate in here. Do they want to go into Whisper? Whisper, I think he's just a little bit too far away. As Supreme couldn't catch him in time. No Snowball, no shards from the Tusk as well. So Whisper will be able to walk himself away.
Just a little bit quick with it being nighttime and a windlace. And then he could have popped the Scorched Earth as well, I guess, if they went on him, so...
Yeah. And, yeah, it's just gonna be easier. I'm surprised. I mean, look at this one. He's picked up the Intimidate. So, reducing the attack damage from nearby heroes. It's gonna be 7 minutes here. Ari, TP coming in from Kaori as well. Does Bengen want to try and get involved here? There's gonna be no Snowball, no shards, nothing like that. Disruption, though. It will disrupt long enough here for the both supports on the side of OG to secure this room. BZM TP's in as well. Bengen, it's a lot of damage coming through. He tries to drop the Ice Shards, get himself on the other side here. But BZM will be able to pick up the kill. It was just a little bit of a wrong angle on those shards. And really well played there from the side of OG, knowing the timings on this one, knowing that they needed to pick it up, because they are a little bit behind on the supports. So making sure that the Tusk couldn't contest and pick up the second Wisdom Rune for the side of Mouse. As Tomato inside the jungle, we've not really checked in with Tomato. 40 last hits, a few of them are going to be creep last hits. Going towards his Battle Fury here as well. I would like to see him go damage maybe first. Okay, level 6. Do they want to try and go into the Morphin here? Whisper's going to be low. He's only level 5 in the Morphin now as well. What survivability does he have? He doesn't. And I think Whisper going down means Tomato goes, yeah, straight back through that Twin Gate. Force had a really good time on the lane. Double braces. Phase Boots coming out for him. Tomato, does he want to try and go? There's no mana left for Force here. Which means that actually Tomato can't get the mana burn damage out, and Force not really going to be at risk of being mana voided as well.
I didn't realise that when the Morph turns into the Doom, you actually get the spells he has from Devour as well.
Yeah, it's like if he turns into Rubik, right? You get the Stone spells. Like, this hero is so messy. Yeah, because it's like when you turn into Invoker, you get whatever he's invoked. How's it looking for? I mean, he's level 6, net worth-wise as well. Let's take a look at 8.5 minutes in here. Gonna be second, just behind the Primal Beast. This Primal Beast is having a fantastic time, and you can do this as a Primal Beast. If you get a free lane, Soul Ring's up for now for him as well, going straight towards the BKB. You can just pull the creep wave into the neutrals. So you get the Radiant creeps, you pull them into a neutral camp, excuse me, and then you just trample all of them. In fact, he's going to see that stack as well. Yeah, trample with the Soul Ring. Going to be able to take this one away from the AM. As, poor AM.
I think, considering how the lanes went, though, I probably expected it to be a little bit more behind on the net worth than they are.
Yeah.
But they've managed to pick up some farm from somewhere. Despite not having these ideal lanes in really any of the lanes.
Yeah, this is kind of the thing, right? The Primal Beast is getting farmed, but like you say, Tomato isn't getting punished. He's finding neutral camps. He's finding the lanes when the lane's underneath the tower like this as well. Yeah, Force trying to do what he can to take the creep wave away, but it's not really applying the pressure onto Anti-Mage, especially now that Tomato has the cornucopia. He's going to have that inbuilt regen. He's not going to be bothered about tanking the creeps in the lane. So he can just, farm them as they come up here. And going towards that Battle Fury. Anti-Mage, we're only 10 minutes in, coming up to 10 minutes in. He's already got the Power Treads, already got the cornucopia. I don't think he's going to be too far behind that Battle Fury timing. 14 minutes, 15 minutes maybe at a push.
BZM's going to see this stack.
Well, BZM might be seeing the grave here. Pulverize comes out. Norman's going to be able to get the blast off on him as well. BZM, Sleight of Fist. Might have just been able to dodge off the damage here. Ice Shards comes through. BZM, he doesn't have another remnant to jump away to for another second. The Snowball, the stun. Is it enough? Sleight of Fist trying to keep himself alive as long as possible here. But BZM, Escape Artist comes out. He does keep himself alive through all of that.
Boy who lived. As I said, he's seen the stack, so I suspect Miles will go and clear it now.
BZM, I mean, the boy who lived is Harry Potter. BZM is just the escape artist.
Yeah, and Supreme's cleaned up that stack now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Tomato.
Didn't catch that, but yeah, Tomato goes down solo. Trample, did he must have blinked to the creep wave, to the creep camp, because that was a full, was that 5-second trample coming out here from Force?
And then been trampled on top of.
Yeah. Ember needs to be nerfed into oblivion. They're getting there, Shaq. They are getting there with the nerfs. Zolnet gets another kill into Whisper. Yeah. Ember Spirit is still pretty strong as a hero, even after the current. It's like the Pangolier, right? Because of the way that his kit works, it's the pro players are always going to find him useful. Even if he doesn't have the best win rate, he's still going to be like the Pangolier, just until the kit gets changed, until the Remnant Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, kind of like the base of that gets edited in some way. It's still going to be really powerful for the pro players to play into.
I think we're seeing here the kind of how the lane went for the Ember, because despite having Chain Gang, we've not seen Searing Chains being skilled up yet. Yeah. And normally we'd see Sleight of Fist Searing Chains be used quite a lot.
Morris Punch comes out here. Can they get on top of Bengen? Bengen's going to try and get himself with the Ice Shards here, but BZM, he drops the Remnant in the river just in case he needs to get away from this one. BZM going to chase down Snowball, comes back in. But I don't think the Shadow Weave connected in terms of damage. BZM had the Flame Guard going anyway. Will be able to back himself away, pick up the AD rune, so they don't get the kill onto the Tusk, but they don't lose BZM anyway. Ember is so underwhelming, it needs a buff, to be honest. Bunnies... That's a brave thing to say. That is, of all the takes of all times, that is one of them.
I think you've been living under a rock. You're thinking of old Ember.
Yeah, you're Ember is pretty darn strong here. Tomato could be in trouble again. Force. Blink comes away though. There's not going to be an onslaught chase. Tomato should be able to get himself out. Building again. He's already got himself the broadsword. Still needs to get himself the claymore as well as the recipe. But that claymore is only going to be about 300, 400 gold away. So it's still further close. So yeah, 14 minutes, 14 and a half, 15 minutes at a push for AM to be able to get this Battle Fury up. Killed off once by Force. But again, not really punished out. You're being sarcastic, you acoustic. Do you mean...
What does acoustic casters even mean?
I think he's, It's
the irony of trying to insult someone and saying the wrong word is. I'm gonna leave that message there just for that.
but Chin, he's been a sarcastic, you artistic caster.
We're aware. We're British. We know what sarcasm is.
Yeah. We were building on it, Winnie. That's we were deadpan, but yeah, we were trying to turn the chat against bunnies. Is what I was trying to do. As Anti-Mage. Yeah, Battle Fury is going to be up now in the next minute, so the rest will be flying up to him. So as soon as the courier gets here, you can see that. Do they get the Wizardman on this one? BZM is going to pick it up. The timing for Mouse, maybe just a little bit unaware of this one. And Whisper, maybe. I mean, who do you give it to, actually? Maybe to one of the supports, because BZM is going to get the benefit from the Dire Wisdom Rune. Whisper straight in with the drums as well. So he wants that chase out. Kaori, yeah, hide himself in the trees.
Oh, he saw it!
Can't do nothing.
Meanwhile,
he saw it, but he started TPing. He saw the courier for the fourth.
Bengen shows in the mid lane here. Ari as well as BZM are here. So BZM, you can see it. Well, they know because of this ward, so they saw BZM rotating around. They might just give up this tier 1 tower. As, yeah, Ari, I mean, he's going to be able to clear off the creep wave as well with a Starstorm, so BZM will be able to pick it up. Bottom lane, they do take down that tier 1 tower. Was it given credit for tower takes now? It looks like it's not when you're observing for some reason. Okay, I guess that's just a little bit broken here. Mid lane, TP coming in from Olnit. Olnit's going to try and get on top. There is going to be the Walrus points coming out in here as well. BZM, the lockdown, but he has the Remnant to jump away to. BZM barely survives through this. As BZM, he's had his form stolen by Olnit. How's that? Was the 1.2 points now up into the Searing Chains? Force making a beeline to the backlines here. He might be able to get the catch out. They don't focus onto BZM. Disruption from the Shadow Demon with 3 heroes on top of him here. Kiori, no way he was ever going to live through it. So the disruption sets up his own doom. But at least it sets up for BZM to be able to get himself away. And Mouse, you look at this one, 4k net worth lead at 15 minutes. They're taking down another tier 1 tower, it looks like. So, this is, I mean, great so far for the side of Mouse.
Yeah, they're working well as a team. They won the lanes. The draft is working the way they wanted, and they kind of saw, yeah, you got your Ember, but this Dazzle.
Absolutely bully the Ember, and that's kind of the risk of picking the Ember Spirit up so early, that it opens you up to so many counters, and you kind of have to do your best. I mean, at least it wasn't a Huskar pick coming out, because that would have completely, like, it would have probably been swapped off to a position 4 Ember Spirit. I've seen that happen before. Yeah, and like I was saying a little bit earlier on, the Ember Spirit is a snowball hero, 1-0-0, so at least he's not died. But at this point in the game, you're expecting your Ember Spirit to have 2 or 3 kills under his belts, maybe like 3 or 4 assists as well. And Ember Spirit, net worth-wise, really hasn't got off the mark. Going to be the lowest of all the cores. So you can see this is kind of BZM. He's trying to do his best to catch up, but you really do expect the Ember Spirit to be further ahead. As Whisper will go down again, and again the Doom. Another hero that's really not played up to the full potential in this game so far here on Whisper. That Doom coming out specifically to counter out the Morphlin, but the Morphlin took that lane away from him. And you see the net worth of the Doom, even with the Gluttony coming out. No Hand of Midas went in for the drums. Yeah, they're going to be able to Rosh now on the side of Mouse. And I don't know if OG can contest this.
I don't think they even try. I think you just stay away, let Tomato finish up farming his next item. Try to get some pickoffs. I don't think you can take a team fight right now as OG.
No. Yeah, like I say, you let Tomato farm. Tomato's going to be close towards... In fact, the Yasha should be coming out for him. He's going to be going towards that Manta style now. So standard AM build. And yeah, you see the wards coming out as well from Ari.
BZM is farming under a ward right now.
BZM's away.
Okay. He knew something was up. As soon as he saw Force appear, he was like, nope, I'm out. Had a round it in the mid lane.
And this is kind of showing up against the tech. He's a Primal Beast, you know, a Dazzle to a point as well, that he didn't go for the first item. Oh, we'll come back to the second here. As the fight does break out, it might just be Curry being taken down again. But yeah, OG struggling a little bit here. But yeah, it's rough for the Ember Spirit because he's going straight in for the Maelstrom. He didn't go for the Mage Slayer first. Haha, Mouse choker of the Dota 2. Is it Mouse that's choking?
Radiant lost the top tower.
No spoilers.
I don't know if... Yeah. Yeah.
Again, there is a delay, guys. We are behind the official cast of T-Governor. And then there were like 15 minutes behind as well. So, if there are spoilers, keep them to yourself. Otherwise, it's just going to be straight up banning chat. Because, yeah, like I say,
we'll unleash the super duper noodle on you.
Yeah, Super's in chat, and he is quick with that ban hammer.
He loves it.
Fastest ban hammer in the West. Yeah, small independent community cast going on here. Please respect that. You know, I don't get to grace you with an official cast. I'm sounding a little bit saltier than really, you know, he's just having a little bit of fun with it. Counterspell comes out here, but Tomato, is he going to be able to get the blink away? It looks like he might just be able to escape. It's going to be 4 points in that blink as well. TP in the trees. Tomato should be away here behind the trees out of vision. As Whisper is actually going to be going back towards that hand of Midas as well, so we need to build up this net worth a little bit. At least the AM is on top in terms of farm potential, in terms of the net worth as well.
Arya did kill Narman's courier.
And then he's taking a break, Ari.
Had quite a lot of items on it.
I
think it was the... I can't see it, but I think it was the Solar Crest. I think all the extra parts for the Solar Crest were flying out, and Ari just sniped the courier by being in the mid lane.
And this is where he's going to spend his time here. Ari just trying to keep the pressure, it looks like, because there is there's no tier 2 tower again. I didn't get a notification, so I didn't see that go down. Oh, camera going a little bit crazy here. Yeah, all it has to say, just did go for the Lincoln Sphere, so it's going to be harder to get the Doom off. You need something to break that, the Infernal Blade, or something from OG. Before you do, speaking about the Doom here, it's actually going to be coming through onto the Tusk. So the Tusk, no way out of this one. Kaori gets the credit for the kill.
Okay. Mouse, you've angered Whisper. You've angered him to the point he's dropping Doom on the Tusk, and now he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, the official cast is also British, so are we losing anything? No. This is... Yeah, like I say, T and Nomad, they got lobby access, so they're a little bit ahead in the future.
They are, but they don't get this interaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Instantly answer your questions.
We get to talk in chat, so yeah. That's kind of thing. T has the PGL connection, so you know he's well within his right just to request lobby access, get himself in there as Narman. Whisper's going to look for the kill. We'll be able to get the kill onto Narman now as well. Force going to get himself out of this one. Vlad's on Morph. Yeah, it is a build that we see more and more now. It adds to the survivability of the hero when you're not going into the first item Mantisar, when you want to go for that Lincoln's first.
I told you guys, you've angered Whisper. This is the other thing you get on this cast. If OG are playing, I can't help but be biased. I am an OG fan. I will put that disclaimer out there.
Yeah.
Rob isn't, but, you know, I'm here, so...
Yeah, Rob is a fully on-board Spirit fan, so you only get bias. Well, I mean, the Eastern European teams in general, because that's what I've been on for the past few years. So, yeah, Eastern European teams...
Muted.
Mute.
Yeah, can you just mute me, and then, no.
Oh, he actually steals Link's Sphere's going to be broken by Kura as well. You can dissemble for the Satanic. Yeah, yeah, and it's just, like I say, it's early survivability as well for the Morph. When you're being forced into the Lincoln Sphere. Arrow will connect here onto Morphlin. He still has this Marana form though, so only if he really gets into danger. Waveform into the leap away behind enemy lines here on the side of Mouse, but you can see the supports from OG already moved themselves back. Supreme, gonna be TPing in. Do you think it's killing to BZM? BZM maybe a little bit too far. Gonna be hexed up as well. Supreme does get the kill with that shard, so the hex comes out on the poison touch, and BZM gonna be controlled through. So I think we're seeing the the BEZM.
Don't worry, I may be OG biased, but I'll say things like this. It's just classic BZM. It's just BZM things. he's just way up in enemy lines, gets caught out. It's just BZM things. These happen.
Yeah, Doom. They're going to make a move. Look at this. They're going to rotate here for the Doom. He does have that Blink Dagger. Ice Shards comes through, though. So he's going to be trapped inside of it. So the TP and the Blink Dagger not really going to be super useful for Whisper. Whisper was that Pulverize to get the lockdown. He hung around a little bit too long. And Allnet going to be able to get the blow up. It's... I mean, gold-wise, Norman gets a kill onto Ari as well. This is looking really good for Mouse. And Mouse, I thought they were maybe going to come in as the underdogs to this one, but they've completely run this game, number one. OG maybe not woke up just yet. And this is a lower bracket run as well. So if Mouse go down here, they will be completely out. Yo, that's it. It is game done. Set match game for OG if they go down this series. There's no lower bracket run. You're just straight out of the qualifiers.
Have you spied who's top of the net worth?
Yeah, I mean, it's still the AM. He's been, you know, Tomato, it's just doing anti-mage things. Farming like this. Manticell is up. Gonna go straight in for the Ags here as well.
So who does the... I'm trying to think, based on these drafts, who it favors in the later game. Because we do have a Morph on one, so we have an AM on the other side. And then it's about the other heroes, right?
Yeah.
I think if we go late, I think OG just about edge it with Marana, Doom, even the Shadow Demon making illusions of, say, the Morph, getting the ults off.
Oh, BCM wants to jump himself away. Is it going to be a follow-up? He's trying to go with Sleight of Fist with the Pulverize. It grabs him. He's going to be controlled again. They throw everything in the kitchen sink at him. And they do get another kill. Ember and Doom late game too strong. Yeah, Shark, it's kind of a case of do they get to the late game here? Are they going to be allowed to? Because it looks like Mouse are grouping up as 5. Looking to take objectives. Again, I mean, the Aegis has been reclaimed. Roche going to be up in at least 50 seconds. Could be another 3 minutes, 50 seconds if it's a max time and away. But for the minute, Mouse do have the map control.
Yeah, I do think in the current patch, high ground is still very hard to break, especially without an Aegis.
Yeah.
It's kind of where we see, especially where these teams are quite evenly matched, we always see kind of the struggle of when to go up.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing though. If you're looking at it, Force could always die. It's what high ground defense do they have? Scorched Earth coming out, Starstorm for the Marana, Sleight of Fist as well. The Kaori's pretty good with the Shadow Poison, so they do have a really good high ground defense on the side of OG. And it's kind of a case, yeah, but you don't want to be like stuck in your base. You know, you want to be farming up, so it does open up to Mouse pickoffs here. Whisper through the
yeah, and that's kind of what we've just seen twice with BZM, right? Farming on the other side of the jungle, 4 heroes collapse on you. Yeah. Oh dear, how do you escape this control? It's like you said, it's not wanting to get stuck on your side of the map whilst they're pushing, not wanting to, you know, sit on your high ground waiting. So these risks have to be taken sometimes, but it's just one of those things, I guess, that, you know, you open yourself up to being caught out.
And BZM's going to show here again. Sleight of Fist comes out in the creep wave, just trying to use that to keep the pressure off the mid lane. Yeah, keep these creeps back. And you can see that this is where they've lost. Late game techies will hit a type. You mean, yeah, he's going to be turning into a right click techies. Yeah, I can see that.
He has the wrong facet for that, though.
True. What's he got backpack-wise?
Well, although this one is pretty good. He has the Pupil's Gift.
And the headdress.
Just getting in the headdress.
Tomato, Kaori. Supreme's going to be rotating in here, and don't forget, well, the counterspell comes out, but they're going to be able to get the catch onto Kaori. Kaori going to be trampled down now as well. Do they have the control? Counterspell comes through, but the Walrus Punch will be here. They take down 2. They even take down Kaori's courier just to rub it in. And they're going to be dead for about, well, Anti-Mage is going to be dead for a minute, and there's a minute and a half on the respawn for Roshan as well. So I wonder if that AM form taken by the Morphans, so going to try and go for the chase down, and Ari just has to back himself away. Pipe. Going to be the next item for Marana here as well. Is that the full Guardian's Greaves? It is. But yeah, at the minute, 5 to 16. I know who was saying it in chat, Grey Shark. Yeah, there's only a 2k. Well, it's now a 4k difference between the two. Even being 16 to 5 in terms of kills. So they are still fine in the farm. So the net worth difference between the two. But this is kind of, it's I don't want to say fake. Because you have an anti-mage and you have a Doom. So the Doom with the Gluttony, the Doom with the Hand of Midas really will scale that net worth difference closer. Like, the gap will be close because the Doom has so much gold making potential. You have to look between the 2 mid laners. You have to look between the supports as well. Because, yeah, the Doom can, you know, fly up the net worth with the way he has of getting gold.
Yeah, and it's like I said, we keep seeing these pickoffs because the way OG are getting this gold is everyone is across the map. Like, if we look right now, like, they had 2 heroes down. We had Curry just defending the base, Whisper in his own jungle, and BZM off taking the enemy ancients. So
Who was strong in late game? I think if the game goes 45 minutes plus, you're probably looking at the AM being stronger than the Morphling. But it depends if they get to that, because again, Mouse do have the map control, they have the lead here, they're going to be able to get themselves another Aegis. Roshan banner coming out, they've taken down all the tier 2 towers as well, so they might take this Aegis and try and go high ground. So at the minute, Mouse are in control, but the game can shift on its head a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vlad's Morph is meta.
Going for this Ags on the Force, so there's a bit of break going on there.
Yeah, if the game, like I say, if the game goes 45 minutes and you've got the AM, you'll have the Refresher on the Doom, you'll have the Ag Scepter on the Shadow Demon as well. It does kind of flip a little bit in OG's favor, but it's kind of getting to those items first. As Coyori will be able to snipe Bengen's Courier, gets himself a gem from that one. So Daedalus is up for the Morphling now. He's got himself the Aegis. He's probably just going to try and break high ground with this.
I imagine that gem's just been bought as well if it was on the Courier.
Yeah.
That kind of hurts a little bit.
That's all it. Yeah, they're going to get the Roshan banner down, so this fortification from the side of OG, it's not going to matter unless you want to try and come in and fight this run, try and take down the Roshan banner. The creeps are just going to be here. Good use of the banner, it looks like. Being able to break this gate, the creeps, the full immortal, I guess you say, until the banner effect wears off, or they walk out of it. So yeah, OG going to be losing one lane of Brax from this one. We'll see if Mouse want to go for any more. With that banner being used, they still have the Aegis, but yeah. Searing Chains, backlines, BZM, Glemnir comes out now as well. Sleight of Fist stolen by All Night. He's going to try and do what he can. The Mana Void comes through, but Tomato now needs to back himself away. It looks like the Doom's going to be used as well, but due to get the control now, Sleight of Fist, the Doom, he is going to be, it's a lot of damage coming through. The Disruption, trying to keep him alive a little bit longer as the Pulverize was used here. Olnit, again, he's got that link through, he's still going to be having the Vlads, he's still going to be having that Aegis for another 3.5 minutes. Let's see if he can get 2 kills from this as he take down 4 heroes on the side of Mouse. Is it technically going to be 5? Force, he ran himself away. They've got the stun, they've got the control. Waveform away for Olnit. Olnit's going to try and do what he can with the Strength Morph. But BZM gets the credit for the kill, and yeah, Tomato, he just burns through the mana so quickly.
Okay, this was nuts from OG. This coordination to disconnect Mouse from each other. So you had Tomato coming in from the left side, blinking in, like I said, getting the mana void off, reducing mana from the supports. BZM starting it off with the Searing Chains, the Gleipnir from the right side, then everyone else coming down at them.
They might lose another couple of heroes here. Whisper's going to walk himself in. Dean Mines, Arrow going to be off the mark from Ari. So Narman, but PZM wants to jump in. Sleight of Fist, yeah, going to connect here after that Remnant. And it looks at the damage here. With the Searing Chains control, Narman will fall. Tomato gets it. They might even be able to get a full team wipe. Well, Dazzle's respawning in 2 seconds. And the damage could be more than enough here. Sure, yeah, the Snowball going to drag back, but Tomato blinks in, gets the kill with BZM's Sleight of Fist. All of a sudden, this game turns on its head. One good fight for OG. They did lose. Was it a melee rack that went down? Yeah, the range rack still stands. But now, all of a sudden, OG right back into this game.
Okay, so this is kind of the problem, right, of the AM taking everyone's mana. Is he has this mana first. And it's so much damage.
Yeah. It's a big stack up. It's scaled, yeah, it's right up there. So what's the mana thirst max damage? 70 damage per attack. You've got your... Is that the butterfly completed as well? It is. This is really big for Tomato. So this is kind of what I was saying. Yeah, the game goes long enough. The Anti-Mage is going to look like an absolute menace. Scotty queued up for him as well.
Who's OG's current coach? We can't say. It's someone on a trial basis right now. But they're not releasing who.
Yeah, we don't know. They might shake it up. They might go for somebody else. So until they officially announce, we can't say. I don't even know any rumors.
No. As far as I've seen it, it may or may not be someone we know. That's all I can say.
Okay, Tomato. Gonna be clearing off creep waves. We can start a rumor for fun.
I assume with it being a trial basis as well. And here's my headcanon. It's karaoke.
It's Arteezy.
Oh, Arteezy coach?
Yeah, man. The coach, Teezy. I think that's who it is, yeah. You run to Reddit, go tweet it out, you know. Spread it across all the social media, Facebook, whatever you still use. It's RTZ as the coach here, as they're going to be able to get another lockdown here on Tusk. The damage coming through. Do you have enough to get the kill backlines? Pulverize onto the Doom once again, but it looks like Snowball. Bengen, can he keep himself alive? Those mines ticking down. He might still be able to get the kill. Yeah, BZM takes it. Tomato will fall to Force, though. No buyback from the Anti-Mage. Buyback comes out from the Tusk. He's going to be able to get himself back into this. You can see the disengage coming through from the side of OG. They want to leave this one for now. They got the kill. They forced out a buyback here. Ari might be the sacrificial lamb, as the rest of the team looking to run themselves away. The Boulder Toss does connect, as Ari gets a leap away, though. Anything to cancel out the Hex from the Poison Touch, and Ari will fall. Only gets the credit for the kill. 2 heroes dead on the side of OG. No buybacks. Ooh, Coyote, is it going to be 3? No. Gets that TP away.
So I've worked it out. It's Owie. They have Ari. Now they have Owie.
Ari and Owie.
Yeah.
Isn't Owie...
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. You have Owie coach and Ari doing the drafting. It's amazing.
Owie's with Falcons, right?
Probably still, yeah. That's not how rumors work, Rob. You don't give the facts. You just say random shit.
Yeah, the truth is optional. If I've learned
Exactly.
anything for the past, like, 7 or 8 years.
He got fed up with Falcons. He's fed up with winning everything.
Well, he's definitely not going to have that problem on OG. Bengen here could be in a little bit of trouble, but BZM doesn't want to commit. As Whisper. It's got that Shiva's up. We'll see what the Doom's going to be able to do with it. It's going to be that Refresher coming up next for the Doom. Yeah, you've still got maybe a Hex or a Yule Scepter to try and break the Lincolns yourself on the Morph to be able to get the Doom off onto him. But it feels like the Morphlin hasn't been the target for the Doom. Purely because of this Lincoln Sphere. It looks like Doom, Whisper trying to ban out, trying to Doom out Bengen or onto the Dazzle as well to stop, because it's big heals that comes through from the Dazzle.
I just feel like OG have net worth lead now.
Oh yeah. Because yeah, Moonlight Shadow has been used, but the wards, the Sentry wards goes down, trying to offer a little bit of protection here to Mouse backlines as well. Yeah, Sentry Whisper is going to be able to get the Shiva's Durst reveal here. What are they able to do? Double Sleight of Fist here, and Chance comes through onto the Techies as well as that Primal Beast. The damage isn't going to be stacking up. It looks like he's going to be able to get himself out of this one. Force Pulverize comes up. BZM, but the Disruption going to be able to keep BZM alive a little bit longer here. The group's up 5 heroes here. BZM, can they make this dive happen? The protection, look at the damage coming through as Whisper tries to run himself away. Glemney at the control here as well. Shallow Grave onto Bengen. Bengen is going to go down as Tomato trying to get involved as well. The Techies, they might just lose both supports. Norman will fall. Snowball, Bengen trying to get himself away. Primal Beast on the backlines once again, trying to get the interrupt as well. But the right click damage coming through from Tomato. Ari's going to go down here. Sleight of Fist once again. Own it. Trying to chase down the damage onto Kaori. Kaori will fall. Olnit gets the kill. Whisper lives, Tomato doesn't. BZM gonna get himself away from this one. Remnant's up in 1 second, so he's gonna have the one charge. Sleight of Fist here in chains. Is it enough? No! The Pulverize is here, the damage. He's gonna try and jump himself to the Remnant, but the waveform and the Boulder Toss, it doesn't connect. The right clicks will. OG will fall. Devour, spell breaks, Lincolns. Huh. As Olnet just continues here. Yeah, he's not really been using it though onto the Doom. Excuse me, not been using the Doom onto the Morphin, he's been using it onto, like, the... Well, he does break it there. Infernal Blade breaks it as well. I forgot about this one. So the Morphin should tick down to this one. The Doom, it will be enough to get the kill onto Morph. Shadowgrave comes out, but does it last longer? It might actually do. Getting ahead of himself in terms of the kill here, so the Doom not going to be able to get the kill. Ari takes down Nom and Whispers on the chase onto Force. Force trying to move himself away, but it looks like Infernal Blade comes through, and Force, he will fall. Tomato gets the kill.
Oh, do I get to talk now? You can have a break.
Yeah.
That was kind of non-stop for a few minutes there. Oh dear. This is kind of what I've been saying as with OG as well. It's very, very much up in the air until the Ancient falls. You never know what's happening. And just as I was saying, they had a net worth lead. Suddenly, they don't.
Well, now they do again. Only very barely.
Less than 1k, I don't count as a lead. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Hope none of the OG managers have a heart condition. Oh, they all do. They're all constantly sucking on heartburn tablets.
Buyback coming through. So Primal Beast whisper around the Roshan pit. Boulder Toss is going to come through. Lucky Tomato. Counterspell will be here, but the damage already from those mines. Bangan gets low. Do you want to fight it out? Searing Chains? On to Force. Allnet as well. He's got that AM form here, so straight into the Rosh pit. Roshan has been started. Roshan's going to roar. OG are close anyway. Gotta be careful because the lanes will push in, but the Greek equilibrium, I guess, is on the dire side of the map. Arrow comes in, connects onto Roshan and not onto the Morph. So the Morph, just going to say thank you very much. Continues to go onto this one now as well. Backlines Norman with the blast off here. BZM, is he going to try and snatch this Aegis? It looks like it might be. No, Allnet picks it up. And now the Pulverize onto the Doom. They get the kill onto BZM, and I think Whisper, he might be the next one to go down. Yeah, Ari with the TP out. No buybacks on the side of OG as well, so 80 seconds on the sideline for both heroes on the side of OG. I think maybe Mao's just walk it down the top lane, look to maybe take... They could go for that mid lane Rax that's been exposed, or they could just push a creep wave in and try and look to win the game.
Yeah. Whilst OG went in for the Rosh and the Aegis, they got the Rosh kill, but yep, Morph too quick with those fingers, snatched the Aegis.
Yeah. So, dive comes in. It looks like they're going to get on top of Kaori now as well. Kaori, buyback from BZM. He has gold for it. And it looks like Kaori, he's still going to go down. So, 27 to 17. BZM going to try and do what he can to defend this base here. Tomato, does he want to try and get involved? He's going to try and dive himself in. BKB's going in. It looks like Supreme. But again, Shallow Grave coming out for Supreme. Will be able to keep himself alive. And it looks like Tomato is just going to try and go for the right clicks. The Roche banner is down as well. It's going to keep these creeps alive. So, he keeps the pressure onto the tower. Tomato is going to get low. Tomato's going to go down. No buyback. He'd already used it 120 seconds on the sidelines here. BZM going to be chased out as well. The Hex comes through. BZM trying to get himself away. The blast off though. BZM with the BKB. Does he try and turn around? The tier 4 tower will fall. Pulverize onto BZM. BZM trying to do what he can with the sleight of fist, but still 3-4 heroes from the side of Mao's. Aegis is up as well. They're just going to try and go for the Ancient. Try and end this game right here, right now. Doom, Whisper is going to be coming back alive. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's all it just continues the right click, the damage onto the Ancient. Yeah, Doom going to try and do what he can, but again, Ancient is here for the Morphin. Even if he dies the once, they're going to be able to finish off this Ancient. No GG just yet coming out from OG, but Allnet, once he's back alive, the BKB is here. He's going to be able to end the game. Mouse take game number 1.
That was a close ending, though.
Yeah. I mean, the damage that they were stacking up was more than enough here for Mouse. And with only having 3 heroes alive, yeah, with the AM being down as well, they just couldn't push the Morphin off the base, especially with the Aegis. So
yeah, I want to say though, a good play from Whisper there when he respawned. He actually TP'd in behind the fight and went straight on the Dazzle.
Okay. I mean, if they weren't, 3 shots away from losing the Ancient, that could have been a good play.
Yeah, it's one of those, it's worth calling out these cute little plays that happen, even if you do end up losing.
Yeah.
It's like they're cool to see. We don't ever see that in our games.
No, who's going to be big brain enough to do it in our pubs? That's going to be it for the first game. We are on a delay. Nemo, I'm going to time you up for that. We, I still have to, it's a word we don't use here. 10 minutes in the sim bin. So we're going to take about a 15-minute break because there is a delay on the game. We can't speed it up. We don't have lobby access. I know Nomad and Tia are ahead. So if you're desperate to get in, Nomad and Tia are casting about 9 minutes in the future. So they might already be in game. But for now, we are going to take this break. We'll be back with the second game of OG versus Mouse. See if they can push it to a game number 3 after about a 15-minute break. Okay, we are back, and it's been the second game of OG versus Mouse, and that last one, it was a little rough for OG. I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were gonna be coming in as favourites, and well, they didn't. They looked like Mouse. They had a game plan, they stuck to it, they won the lanes. You know, that PGL member got bullied out in the mid lane, and if he doesn't get picked first, more than likely he's going to get banned out. We've taken a look at the bans already. Pangalia, as well as the Tim Sub, you've taken away, as well as the Marcy Shakiro. At least this time, and Alina on the side of OG. So,
Yes, one change in the ban being off from the side of OG. Said no to both primal beast.
yeah, you had a really good time. I mean, that was kind of the thing, right? You got left solo, but then so did the anti-mage as well. So the Primal Beast was never really pulled out of the lane. Got a really nice start, really nice play through the lane. And I think he was hitting top net worth for the first 7 or 8 minutes of the game here versus Primal Beast.
Yeah, interesting now bring out found here. In Whisper seems and KO.
First pick on the Dragonite. So this is already counted. If Ember Spirit is going to pick for OG first, you know, it's already counted up by the Dragonite. So OG probably gets some off the VGM, VGM, yeah, or VGM. Yeah, VGM probably gets a different hero. Dragonite could have been picked up against them, and there's not a lot of lanes that the Dragonite loses at the minute. He is a really good mid laner, so you can kind of dissuade that Ember Spirit pick and kind of flex it if there's a better matchup comes through later on in a different lane than those. Pick Maleta. One of Phoenix. Yeah.
This is Kaori room for something best hero.
I think most they do play the Snapfire though, and the Snapfire did get a buff. So they have to, I think they have to ban it out in this way. They've only got one ban. So if they don't, I think Mouse pick it up. Unless they want to, plot pick it in the next phase OG with their first pick.
Ari does play it. It's possible. But the BCM also plays it.
Yeah.
I don't know how it fares against DK.
Yeah, Chiku, I have no influence over what they pick, so, they pick Muerta. I don't know, but, like, direct line is what you need to OG.
Muerta is an Ari hero. Now around top lane, I think Marlo has played it a little bit too.
And you got buff, right? Like, it wasn't much buff.
A little bit, yeah. Only ever so slightly. I think it's like a buff to the what's it called? That facet where you can respawn anywhere.
The Offrender. No, I think she got a... Let me check, because she got a stat buff there as well. Which, it's not massive,
In
but...
the patch just gone, or...?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll look.
Yeah, base armor, that's what it was. Yeah, base armor got increased by 1. Okay, so literally unkillable with the base armor being increased by 1. The all-in mana cost got decreased as well, so it's not it's not a massive change.
Radiant's pick.
Morphling banned out.
It makes sense. The morph kind of ran the game in the last one, so yeah, no surprises to see it being taken away.
Yeah, Tomato has played the Mortar recently, but only one match. Razor coming out. That's likely BZM's hero.
Does the Razor win the lane up against the Dragon Knight? I think that's one of the few matchups I haven't seen. I mean, you can rotate it as well, so you could wherever the Dragon Knight goes.
Close to go.
I think it's very close, and I think it depends on how much of the leash you get off. Because the spells are kind of whatever for either side, right?
Yeah.
But the attack damage drain, that's really good for the Razor. It not only in offsetting the Breathe Fire, but making it a lot harder for Dragon Knight to get those hits as well.
We'll see if Mouse shifts this around. I mean, it might not even... It could be the carry Dragonite coming out here for Mouse. We have seen that on Thursday. In fact, was it Mouse that played it?
Uh,
I know somebody did.
Mouse played carry DK against Avulus.
Yeah, I thought they did. I remember it being picked up.
I mean, it's a good carry hero, so it's possible. I like I said, you pick it first because it's a flex, right? And then you pick around it. Oh, yeah, God, please no.
Oh, Mouse gonna be going in for the Venomancer. Did get a little bit of a nerf. Was it Septic Shock? No longer, counts the multiple debuffs from one spell or one source of debuffs. It's all just counted as one debuff now. But the Venomancer in the lane, still pretty strong. And we'll see if they're going to take a page out of OG's book. Go for that jungle Venomancer here. Maybe pick something like the Tide, the Mars in the off lane that's just going to be able to solo lane. And then put the Venomancer in the jungle from minute 1.
Okay, so Norman hasn't played Veno, but Force has.
Right. So we're saying offlane
At least
Venomancer?
in their pubs, so...
Yeah.
Also, we saw it from Toby on Secret, so...
Secret
it's a thing.
Pretty well as well. Like, I know people are coming in and going, I'm not gonna, But they're saying, yeah, it's, tier 2 players, or low tier players or whatever with Shadow, Xantic, and Toby. But, I mean, from the first... let me get my words out. Avulus are a really strong team. Team T, they've been running through all of these smaller events coming through. And Team Secret, I think, made quick work of them yesterday. So it might just be a case of, beginner's luck or new team's luck or whatever. But for the most part, from what I saw, I didn't actually get to see the games, but I saw the drafts and, the game time. And Team Secret looked pretty darn good.
Yeah. This Tusk, is this a 4 Tusk?
5 Tusk, I think.
I think it's the banging.
Radiant's pick.
Hey, Whispers Beastmaster. And Darius Hoodwin. Okay, we're getting signature heroes coming through for OG. Comfort heroes. I mean, this is, after the way Game 1 went, it's possibly the way to go, a bit of back to normality. We know the score. Bring it back to a best of 1.
Yeah. Mouse still don't have an egg breaker here as well. The Beastmaster's gonna be really nice with the Raw to protect out the egg as well. So Plinks, okay, not a bad egg hitter.
I don't rate Clinks as a hero in current meta.
I think it's nice because you can get to the back lines, obviously unless there's a reveal on the side of OG, but even then, it can tank up as a hero. You do enough damage to break the egg as well. You attack quick enough.
Yeah, it has a 55% win rate in high-level pubs at the minute, but that's in 96 matches.
Right.
On Dota Pro Tracker, there's 169 matches, and that's not just in the current meta. That's in 736. No one's playing this hero.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's not a really popular hero. It's a very niche hero. And, I mean, we'll see if they're going to be able to pull it off on the side of Mouse.
5 seconds.
It's just, you've got the disengage, you've got fairly decent attack range as well, fairly decent attack damage. Also, is your Tusk, is the little ribbon on the top of his hat spazzing out, just going at mental for you?
It's having a fun time.
Yeah. It's like one of the wacky waveable inflatable alarm guys. It's just going for it. Dota physics never change.
I know your comment's nothing bad, and it's actually quite a nice message, but we can't read it, and I'm not translating everything, so either please don't use chat or only type in English.
Yeah, Samoa. Yeah, we can only moderate in English. I've not, I don't know Russian. Or I don't know Cyrillic effectively. So, yeah, if you want to Google translate it, even something like that, and stick it in chat, we'll have a good go.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
I did warn them before, and they came and said, "What if I don't know English?" I was kind of like, "That's kind of a you problem at that point."
Yeah.
There is a Russian cast.
Dyer's pick.
Yeah, there is an official Russian cast as well. I know Paragon are putting that on. So if you're looking for that, it's going to be in the Twitch channel.
It's at least on the YouTube. I don't know. The Twitch is weird sometimes. Sometimes they just have the East Europe on and not the West for some reason. But it's on
10
YouTube.
to go.
I mean, I would have thought they would have,
5
you know.
seconds.
Yeah, I don't know why. But the YouTube is always up. So
Radiant's pick. Ember spirit.
they pick the Ember.
Okay.
So it is a 4 Veno, I guess.
Yeah, 4 Veno offlane Dragon Knight. Clink's in the safe lane. Okay, this once Samoa on the translation, so have a great day and wonderful mood. Thank you very much. Is Jakiro really that strong to be banned? Yes. That hero is mental in the lane. The damage that it outputs with the Liquid Ice, as well as the Dual Breath in the lane, will harass heroes back, even if they have a lot of regen, even if they have a lot of health. They just get burnt down by the Jakiro. The damage that it does, you know, in terms of control as well, with the ice paths, you are going to be able to get, if you get a stun out, you get sets up with the ice path, and then the macro pyro over the top. It's a great building holder, high ground holder as well. That hero is absolutely bonkers as a support, and there's the reason that Jakiro's ban out every single time.
It's also a very good Bengen hero.
Yeah, it is. Why you pick Links? What the fuck? Throw a mouse. Purely because, you know, it's a strong hero in certain picks next to, and it's an egg hitter from a distance. You don't have to commit. You can break the supernova. You have an alright time in the lane as well.
Oh no, he's doing it. Play carrier.
Oh no. It's gonna be the jungle Venomancer then, so I guess solo offlane Dragon Knight with a corrosive dragon.
Against Slark?
Yeah, but I mean you've instantly locked it in. And
it's rough for the DK, I think. If the Veno does go jungle, I feel like that offlane is going to struggle.
I would like to
not.
See...
He might not. We have seen the 4 Veno not go jungle.
Yeah,
it is possible, but
I think he went for the Toxic Shock, the other facet, when he wasn't going into the jungle.
Patient Zero.
Patient Zero, that's it.
Which is the extra damage on the ult.
What am I thinking of?
Spreads more, I think.
Toxic? Or is that just
Septic
Septic
Shock is the innate.
Yeah.
Oh, Force. Hello.
Is he gonna go Frost? Okay.
Nobody plays Frost Dragon.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, he is.
If he is, he's locked it. Unless he changed it very last second.
I like this up against.
I think it's
the Slark.
It's good against Slark. Yeah.
Because the Slark now has the regen built in from the innate at level 1. So, yeah, I
don't like it overall because it's just a Skadi.
Well, that's kind of
basically.
Yeah, I looked at that and I thought out of the 3, when the facets were initially released, that this was going to be the most popular because at the time it was a lot of regen heroes. You know, it was the Morph and it was the Slark wasn't there, but it was these heroes that have a lot of health regen. And try playing around that one. So I thought, okay, this Frost facet is going to be absolutely bonkers here. Tomato, he's already at the tier 1 tower. There's no wards down here, mate.
Narman is gonna go jungle.
Okay, he's gonna play wards.
He has a Bassi ring. He's gonna play wards. He's putting them on himself already. he's ready for this. We'll see him at 10 minutes. He'll have like 4 items.
Yeah, I assume it's straight into Greaves. Solar Crest there as usual. Pipe maybe.
Yeah, but then you're leaving Dragon Knight against. I mean, against Slark and Phoenix.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound fun for Force.
We'll see what Curry skills.
Especially with the Frost Dragon.
Yeah. I maybe we see Force go for that Dragon Tail level 1, just purely to be able to get himself out if he is in danger. Speaking about danger, though, Both teams going to group up around here. Tomato isn't here. Ice Shards, does it connect? It does. Traps out Whisper. You've got 5 heroes from the side of Mouse, and they're looking for this first blood. Dragon's Tail will be skill up level 1 now as well. Whisper trying to get himself away from this one, but the damage stack up. Is it going to be enough? No! BZM gets the first blood. He takes down 4. Supreme looking for the kill onto Whisper. He will go down, but Supreme, one more right click from BZM. He just needs, even with the plasma field here, BZM gets himself a double kill in the lane, takes down the Ember Spirit too.
Handling it.
Oh, this is big for OG. This is a great start for them.
The DDX from Kaori.
This is...
Oh, boy.
More kills on the side of OG than they got in, what, half of the game in the last game? Already.
It's the perfect start for them. I mean, Mal's went in on Whisper and ended up losing 4 heroes.
And we see the Clinks... So he's going to have the suppressive fire coming out as well, which is just extra. Yeah, it's weird. So Clinks in each of the Skeleton Archers apply a stacking debuff, 1 stack per attacking Skeleton Archer, causing them to miss 5% of their attacks per stack.
BZM has Bottle and Wand already.
Damn, dude.
And it's not like he didn't pick any items at the start either. He had a full inventory.
Yeah. That's a good start. He's going to be level 3 as well. Just hit level 3 to the levels 2 of the Ember Spirit.
Okay, Ori is... I saw him do this in the upper bracket, where he just goes hunting for this this Venno who's in the jungle. And Kaori actually has the level advantage on it as well, so... And regenerating HP by the Mighty Mines as a Phoenix. You love to see it.
Yeah, you're going to be able to get it through the fight. What did he go for facet-wise? He went for the hotspot. So it's not the... God, what's the other one where you just do... Where you effectively have a free radiance depending on how much health you're missing here? Whisper...
Dying Light, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Zari rotates back in here. Bang, I'm going to take some harass right back. Whisper with the dive bomb, though. Only going to be onto the creeps, so... Solo lane Slark up against the Dragon Knight should still come out ahead in that lane. It just means that you're not going to have a support that's going to be doing things like this, getting the pulls off. Yeah, pulling the lane back, just changing that aggro. Because the Phoenix just solely looks like wants to be hunting down the Venomancer. But the Venomancer going to be finding a little bit more farm, a little bit more XP now. So I wonder how long the Phoenix is going to be doing this.
I don't like this lane from Mouse. Blink's Tusk, just I don't know how it does anything to this Hoodwink Beastmaster. And we're already seeing it, it's reflected in the CS.
Yeah. I think once a few more levels come up in the Clinks gets the strafe, then maybe it kind of shifts around a little bit. Mid lane though, PZM is going to try and make a dive onto Supreme once again. Speaking about dives, Kaori is here. The tower aggro is going to be taken by the Phoenix. The Phoenix might go down, but they get the kill onto Supreme once again. Kaori might fall. Force gets a kill onto BZM. Narman takes down Kaori, but it's still a good dive. You take down the Ember Spirit, you slow him down again, and you get that XP, the gold for the initial kill. You are a full level ahead as this Razor as well, as Whisper gets the kill onto Bengen. Only going to have to back himself away.
This is similar to what we said last game about the Ember, right? It's been a snowball hero, so that dive, that yeah, you end up dying, but not only has Force had to rotate for that, you got the kill before that. And it means Tomato is just doing what he wants, which he was doing anyway, as a Slog versus a DK, but he just had 2 ways for free.
Allnet going to be chased down here. Icarus dive comes in from Kaori, right on top of Allnet. Allnet going to try and do what he can to try and keep himself alive. Can't do too much. Ari will get the credit for the kill. This is looking absolutely... This is what I was expecting to see in game number 1 of OG versus Mouse, and OG living up to it this game. Yeah, Mouse under a lot of pressure.
I think these need to stop doing this, Jungle Venom.
Yeah.
Like, the tri lane that's being opened up in top, and Kaori being able to go mid as well, is really hurting Mel's right now. And they've got a lot to show for it.
You heard it here, folks.
Arcane Boots.
Don't do it in your pubs.
Even a master.
Yeah, he might be Courier coming in. He's got that headdress coming through, so Ari going to be in a little bit of danger. Venomous Skill comes through, but the Bushwhack Kaori is going to be able to help Ari out. No, Ari will fall. Bengen going to get involved as well. Kaori has the Icarus dive, looking for the kill onto Narman, but Narman, he might still be able to help get the kill. Bengen, can he take Kaori down? Kaori going to get really down low into this one. Bengen, the right clicks, thanks to the Fiery Spirit, slowed down, but Bengen will get the credit for the kill.
I know the facet hotspot is better for the game, but in terms of those kills there, if Kairi had the other one, he'd probably go to get the kill.
Yeah, and it's one of them. I mean, he doesn't even have the sunray, so early on, like you say, he's not benefiting from that facet.
No, but this Icarus Dive Fire Spirits is much better for the way he's playing right now.
Yeah. Yeah, like you say, maybe the Dying Light would have been a little bit better.
We'll definitely see Sunray come out, and it is better for the game in general. So.
Look at this. BZM level 6 now to Supreme's ult. Supreme just picked up level 5. But still a level ahead. Speaking about being ahead here, Only Will Fall and Whisper getting close. He's already picked up that level 5. He wants to get towards that level 6 before it comes out into the Clinks. Bang going to be chased down. Snowball onto the boar. Just going to delay this for a little bit longer, but Whisper will be able to get it with the axes.
He's a third of the way to axe already.
Oh,
6 minutes in.
Yeah.
Swing down the mid lane. False and Supreme connect.
To see the kill onto Razor though, there is going to be the static link coming out. He's got that regen rune coming through as well, so BZM is going to have those ticks. Can he get himself out of this one? The Skadi from Force, or excuse me, the Frost Dragon coming into effect with that regen rune on the Razor, meaning that he didn't get a lot of health back there, even with that regen rune ticking. And they will be able to get the kill. Tomato to go for the TP, but not going to get the pounce out. Force, yeah, he's back underneath his tier 1 tower. Whisper gets another kill on the Clinks. 11 to 6, 6 minutes in. Nearly 7 minutes here. OG looking absolutely amazing from them. He didn't even use the roar on the Beastmaster here as well.
This is a 10-minute axe. If he keeps up at this, it's 10-minute axe on Whisper, and then what do you do?
Lose your towers, lie down, try not to cry a lot. So yeah, OG. I mean, again though, you've said it, don't count on OG in or out right up until that Ancient explodes. So,
yeah, just watch how BZM's playing, and we'll know if we can count on this as a win or not.
I mean, he's having a good time. He's 3-2-2 in terms of kills, deaths, assists. So, maybe
yeah, but
Omen.
for BZM, that means he's gonna go on to own the game. Whatever you expect from BZM, you probably get the opposite.
It's Tomato gonna be going towards
kind of the golden rule.
The Diff Blade here as well. So, nice start for him. No stacks on board, not been involved in any kills. Just not been involved in any kills, full stop. I was going to go on that sentence, but yeah, not been involved in any kills. So no attribute shift coming through. BZM, 3 heroes grouping up, but he does have backup here. 4 heroes now with Bang, and the Ice Shards come out. BZM is going to survive through this a little bit longer to help out his teammates. Snowball up. BZM going to try and do his best to keep himself alive underneath his tier 1 tower. The Sunray up onto BZM, but it's not actually onto BZM, so Supreme will be able to get some revenge onto the kill. Now Force, Tomato, the sharpshooter from Ari. He will get the kill onto the Dragon Knight, slays that Dragon and Whisper. He takes down Bang and Nam and Supreme. Can they get themselves out? He steals the AD rune underneath Tomato, thanks to the Searing Chains. So trade-wise,
this is kind of what I was saying about the Frost Dragon, right? It looks on paper like it should be good,
yeah.
But even so, look how long BZM lasted there. He was trapped on his own, basically, against 3 heroes. He still nearly got out. Like, Ember had to dive the tower to make sure they got the kill.
Yeah, very last second. And that was without the Sunray being fully over BZM there as well. Kyori just misangled it a little bit and didn't really get any heals onto BZM. So yeah, like you say, that's...
And it's only level 1.
Ooh, another kill onto Force.
So, Caster's Curse here, you're saying that Tomato doesn't have any attributes yet. He's got 2 stacks now.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Is that a Caster's Curse or a Caster's Blessing here as the fight around the tier 1 tower top?
Caster's Curse for Mal's, because what you were saying seemed like a good thing for Mal's, and now it's, you know.
True. True. Yeah.
You're like, well, at least Tomato's not been involved in kills and instantly part of 2 kills.
Going to be able to pressure this tier 1 tower here as well. He is being left alone. Net worth-wise, he's going to be 3rd on the table, but the 2 above him are going to be OG heroes as well. Kyori gets a kill onto Bengen. D-Ward going to be coming out as well. Kyori going to take a little bit of harass from the Plague Wards. How is the Whisper looking on that Axe? 800 gold away from finishing that one off, so not quite a 10-minute, but not too far off 10 minutes either.
Never refuse gold.
Yeah. the supports for OG have been everywhere. So of the 15 kills, Kaori's been a part of 13 and Ari's been a part of 12.
Did he go for more here? Slide fist. Just onto BZM. Kaori's going to dive forward with the Icarus dive, though. Dives himself while the Supernova will be out. Narman, sharpshooter. Ari from downtown. Bit of a Robin Hood going on at the minute for Ari.
Cannot let OG get this many comfort heroes.
So Ari, BZM. Yeah, grouping up. Bushwhack just onto it. It's just a stack. But he will be able to help BZM take it here, Ari. As Whisper, how far are the Ags? 300, what, 330 gold away. So Whisper, yeah, he's taking the tier 1 tower already. They might be able to go. Olnit, he is in mist here. Do they have a reveal? Essentially or nothing. They try and go to carry. Olnit does reveal himself. Whisper, now going to be closing the gap, so the Bushwhack. Just onto Clinks. Supreme, though, they might want to go. Sharpshooter from Ari. It's cute, but I think he still goes down. One more right click. Does he tick? Looks like Olnit will be able to see him. Supreme gets a kill with a slider fist in the trees anyway.
I see this happen quite a lot with Whisper and Ari. Right, in games, is that you'll see Ari getting chased by heroes, and Whisper will be somewhat nearby, but he won't make any effort to go nearby. He just farms up this Ags, and as soon as the Ags is finished, he's in every fight from then on.
Well, yeah.
But until he has that Ags, he just farms.
To be fair to Whisper, his boots were on cooldown. You know, he didn't have a lot of mana, so he was like, yeah, I still want to farm up the Ags. Yo,
I mean, it's a working formula that they have.
Yeah.
So don't change it, you know, it works most of the time, but it's just kind of funny how it's like you said, Whisper just not going to make an effort to move over. Like, yeah, he's not got his Ags yet.
Yeah.
Fine.
Let's not mention that if he'd have got that kill, he would have had the gold for his Ags anyway. Supreme's going to have that remnant to jump himself away to here. Bengen, though, might not be so lucky. The Sunray is going to be coming through. Bengen, look at all this damage now. Bengen, Kaori will be able to get the kill. Searing Chains onto 3 heroes, though. BZM will be the first one forward. So the Noctis Plague comes out here. Supreme has to back himself away. Got one more remnant left. They will lose that tier 1 tower. Even Tomato gonna be just farming it up still, looking to get the kill onto the Dragon Knight. As I can say, Whisper now. He's gonna TP out to help out Force. Where's that Roar? He's got the Axe, he's got the Roar if he needs it. Might not even need it here. Dragon Tail onto Force. But yeah, Force, I think, in the trees. Whisper's gonna be able to get the kill.
Told you. He's got the Ags. He was mid. Now he's bot. He's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, the Diff Blade's up for Slack here as well, and I don't think anyone's close to going. In fact, the Dragon Knight's going towards a Blink Dagger, no BKB. Maelstrom for the Ember Spirit, and yeah, no BKB. Gonna be the Desolator for the Clinks. Okay, okie dokie. BZM just continues to farm himself, and yeah, second in the net worth. Only a little less than 100 gold behind the Beastmaster here too. So BZM having a really good time after the last game where he was just kind of like phased out of the lane, phased out of the game here. And yeah, you can do this once you get the Ags up for the Beastmaster. You don't even need to use the Roar. You can just go in and just with one support farm up the Roshan for free effectively.
So I'm trying to work out, do we think this is OG powering up? Or maybe Mal's relaxing a little bit after the first game? Because they were in control of most of that game.
I just think OG have a better draft here. They've been able to take advantage of the early game pressure that you can apply. And yeah, like you said, that Venomancer not being on the lane, it just frees the lane up for the Slark. It puts him under no threat, which means that OG can rotate heroes. Speaking of the threat, though, BZM, he will fall. But yeah, it takes a lot of pressure off the Slark, which means that both Kaori and Ari can roam and effectively establish that tri-lane, like you said, for Mana Boots and a Headdress here, Solar Crest as well, for the Venomancer. In fact, the Venomancer is the highest net worth on the side of Mouse.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Oh, Tomato?
He's going to be able to get the Shadow Dance off, though. Tomato, can he go for the dive away? The Lockdown Walrus Punch comes through. Tomato! Ooh, the Slider Fist catches him mid-leap. So Tomato, just a little bit too far away from his teammates, inside the mosh pit of 4 heroes, gets bounced down and bounced out.
That was a lot of damage came out at the end there as he died. Quite surprised.
Top lane, BZM, Olnit will see him, scouts this one out. Bengen's close as well if you want to try and make a move. Ari, though, rotates, might be able to get the backstab on the backstab here. Bengen with the Walrus Punch once again. It looks like Ari, oh no, he's going to go down. Nobody's picked up this Wisdom yet either. Oh gee. Mouse haven't invaded for it, and OG, I guess you've got more important things, like a jump onto Force. That's the Blink Dagger reveal, I think, for Whisperer as well, and Force is going to go down as well. Okay, good jump. It's beginning. Here we go, one by one dying. Yeah. Like I said, OG, it's always up in the air, right up until that Ancient pops.
Yeah, I mean, Tomato nearly got out, and then Ari died so that BZM didn't, right? So...
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ari playing that sacrificial lamb. And they are taking map control on the side of OG, taking towers down.
Yeah, Whisper's just walking up to buildings and destroying them right now.
And yeah, you look at the creep clear that he's got with those drums once they're banging here. Ari might go down again underneath the tier 1 tower. Sharpshooter will be used. He's going to try and get himself away with the scurry, but he's going to be able to get himself into the trees. Ari will be away. Snowball going to try and close that gap once again. Ari going to be slowed down. The bushwhack, it won't be up in time. They will be able to get the kill Supreme, but it's going to be, what, 3-4 heroes committing onto that one. They won't even get the tower from this, and it does leave OG to find farm through the jungle. Look to go for a counter gank as well, because Tomato is rotating over.
Towers taking hits.
Oh. Tomato saw this remnant. He knows the ember's deep right now.
He's going to be able to get it. No, the second remnant comes out. Tomato couldn't get the leap off in time, and now... Well, no Shadow Dance. Tomato actually goes down to the neutral. It was brave. It was brave. Yeah, they had a vision on him as well, thanks to this ward. So they knew. It was an absolute great bait mate coming out from the side of Mouse.
Yeah, and it has instantly been pinged out there.
Yeah.
But Tomato, he's like, yep, they saw me.
The feeding has started. Okay. The OG haters are here in chat. They're letting us know.
So they got to counter me, it's fine.
Yeah. As Whisper just continues to farm through the jungle. Seb, if you're watching, please disband.
I don't even know if Seb's touching Dota right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look.
Seb's busy. Seb has a kid to take care of. Now, no tail.
He's played less than 20 games in the last 8 days, then we know.
Yeah, that would be
He's played no games in 8 days.
That's it. Seb, he's done. He's
Seb.
retired. He's out
This
of Dota
is Seb
forever.
runabout. He's played no games in 8 days. This man normally plays like 90 in 8 days at least.
As Whisper blink forward here, Slider Fist comes up from Supreme. He's going to be able to get the dive away. So no raw from the Beastmaster to get the jump out. From tier 1 to tier 3, maybe like a tier 2, 2.5, 1.5 in there. Cardalu, you wouldn't have been around for that discussion. As jumping in, BZM trying to get himself away. Ari though, the lockdown, Bengen, can he get himself out of this one? BZM, Sunraid's going to be out now as well, and it's going to be on the very edge of this one. Curry gets a kill onto Bengen. Can they go for more to this? Whisper will fall. And also Whisper, he didn't use that raw either. Supernova on the backlines here. BZM trying to run himself away from this one, but he's got out 3 heroes, going to be slowed down now as well. But BZM, at least, with that Supernova going, it looks like he might just be able to get himself away for now. Ember Spirit, does he want to try and jump in with the chase? He's got that Remnant down. Rodovatos comes out for Venomancer to get the lockdown, to get that escape here for OG. As it looks like Kaori will fall. So they get something from this one. Dragon Tail onto Tomato 2. Do they have the lockdown to get the kill here? Bushwhack comes out onto the Dragon Knight. Tomato with the Dark Pact will be able to purge off, walk himself away. Ari, underneath ward vision though, might not be so lucky. Ari. Oi, it looks like Ari, yeah, is going to go down. Olnit gets the credit for the kill. So getting some revenge here, Olnit. Still not positive in terms of kills. 3 and 4, but 4 assists to his name as well. So the KDA is positive, just not that KD. And now BZM snowballed, hung around under vision, even in the nighttime vision now as well. The Wars punch comes out. BZM raw out. Supreme takes a lot of damage from this one. BZM will be able to get the kill. Doesn't go down himself here. Whisper trying to chase onto Bengen. But Whisper will fall. Tomato, does he want to try and clean up? Slow down to Olnit. Olnit with a Sunray coming through as well. Olnit is out of mana here. Olnit should fall. Tomato gets the credit for the kill.
Oi, oi, oi. This is gonna be a brawly end, I think.
I mean, it's a brawly middle.
I think these teams don't stop now. They just keep brawling until someone loses.
They run at each other until someone cracks.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see how that plays.
Kaori gets
that
this
way.
shard. The team fights can go real different.
Yeah.
Supernova with the Sunray, especially with Hotspot on. It's a real good team fight.
That's kind of the thing, right? They've got the control out with the roar from Whisper. Whisper just standing there with the drums banging as well to model the lockdown from the leap. So it is really hard to get to... I mean, even BZM with the Eye of Storm going with the Plasma Field as well. It is fairly hard to get to the Supernova once the Supernova's up. We saw Mouse last it came up around the tier 2. They just backed themselves away, waited for it to pop, which allowed OG to back themselves out and lose minimal heroes from that fight. Tomato dudes. Ah, okay, he's got charges, or he had charges.
He knew what he was doing. And
Sure.
there's Kaori shot, so...
You're an OG fan, but you admit with the form they're in, they don't deserve qualification here. BZM will come back to the comment in a second here. They're going to be able to take the kill. Only it will fall. Supernova on the back line. Supreme goes down next. Yeah, the Sunray going to be able to heal up Whisper as well as BZM. This is another game they had on lock and that they could easily lose now. I mean, it's a 7k net worth lead, so yes, there's been some silly 1-by-1 deaths. You are right. They need to tighten that up.
Thing is, I'm not sure those are 1-by-1 deaths as such. It's more a well-executed 4-man collapse on a hero by Mouse, right? Which then leads into a bit of a brawl.
Well, I think there's a couple of silly deaths, like Tomato there around the Ember Remnant, where he just kind of hung around, waited for it, but he didn't have any vision for the rest of the team, where Mouse did. And really, the Slark should have known that with this passive as well.
Yeah, I'll give you that one, but I think we can't discredit how Mouse are playing.
Yeah, oh yeah, Mouse are...
There's always this kind of, oh gee, you're throwing the looking bad. Mouse are executing their plan pretty well, especially game 1.
Yeah. And they are a game up Mouse as well, so they can have a little bit of, I don't want to say laid-back attitude, but they don't need to panic as much, because this game won't knock them out. It'll just take it to effectively a best of 1 here. Lockdown on to Supreme. As like, you'll set up to any Remnant to jump himself away to. Could be silenced out now, so he's not going to be able to jump himself away at all. Tomato going to get involved now as well. Can they get the kill? It looks like they might just be able to burst down the Dragonite first. Yeah, Dragonite gets low. Kaori gets the credit for the kill. The Beastmaster will fall on the back lines. Ember Spirit survives. Tomato, does he have a leap away? He does. Over the Ice Shards, Dark Pact, he's super darn low. One right click might do it. Supreme, if he gets in with a Slider Fist here. Tomato, though, healing up a little bit. Slider Fist, Searing Chains, does he take? He does. Supreme gets the credit for the kill, and now Kaori, he's going to fall to Olnit next, too. So, yeah, this is a good fight for Mouse. Like I said, just the disengage coming through. Being able to target prioritize onto the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster did get the Roar, but there was 2 or 3 heroes on the high ground to take advantage. So yeah, 50-50. You know, what's the famous quote as BZM going to be burst down now as well? Ice Shards do come through again. BZM locked down in this one. Even the strafe going to be used here. The damage onto BZM. He is gone. Ari tried to do his best to save his teammate. Might just have to settle for a little bit of revenge here. As Tusk, not even going to go down to this one. The tower shots is still on the Tusk. Going to walk himself out of range. Mouse. Tier 2 token picked up for Olnit. Hoodwink, he's caught out. Ari killed off.
They look missing some shot calling XP. I mean, they have just lost Seb.
Yeah.
Who was their kind of motivational coach, the captain of the team.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of the thing.
it makes sense, you know. They're still in a transition phase, really, and it's a fairly big loss.
Yeah.
Losing Seb. Think what you will about the way he plays, from just the coach point of view.
Oh, the Twin Gate trap, it comes out here. On's trying to run himself away. Whisper's going to be able to get the kill. Supernova now as well with the Sunray. Like you said, Bengen goes down. Tomato gets the credit for this one. Supreme, he's going to be rolled up. Does he get killed off? Slider Fist, one more right click though. And a Whisper will be able to take him down. So Mouse came through the Twin Gate with no vision. When they knew Roshan had been stopped, that was... See, that's kind of, again, a mistake purely from Mouse. I know they wanted to try and contest that for ages, but they had no vision on the other side of the Twin Gate, and OG saw the Twin Gate being activated. They just grouped up and waited for it.
Yeah, they kind of, as soon as the roar went out, they took a few steps back, saw the twin gate getting activated, and just, okay, we'll take this fight.
Yeah, yeah.
So good, a kind of good plan from Mouse, but just a ward counters it, doesn't it? Really.
That's what he throws. Yeah, there's the quote. Who was the football coach that said it's like some teams maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That's how both these teams playing in this game so far.
But you better having a heart attack now. I'm having a heart attack. I'm trying to cast a game for a team I support. It's real difficult. Trying not to get emotional, trying to be rational here.
You get used to it once you've cast enough games where you watch the team you support lose. You just become a little bit dead inside. As Supreme could be locked down enough. Gleipnir comes out now as well. Ember Spirit. Okay, no Raw. Ah, he didn't get there in time, so Supreme will be able to slide a fist himself out. Bad players.
I point out a rarity for BZM here that any OG fan will know. He has a BKB.
Wow. Got a BKB builder?
There's a whole thing of like, for like 6 months was like, if he just built a BKB there, he'd survive.
Acorn shot is going to have actually bounce and banging on the back lines here. The Fireball's out for the Dragon Knight. He's got Force trying to move himself away. They got the lockdown into BZM. Well, BZM, if you're going to use that BKB, now is the time here, my dude. Aegis is still up for Tomato as well, so they can still try and fight this one. Maybe just trying to wait out these dots from the Venomancer and back themselves away. Get some heals up as well. Beastmaster, if he gets those drums going, will be able to get the heals out. So he just needs to get some drum stacks. As Whisper... Yeah, I wouldn't say they're bad players. I'd say they're solidly tier 1.5 players. You know? They're not...
This team has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
They're just yet to hit that kind of run of form. This OG squad, when they're good, they look really good. But when they're not, you know, like you said, they don't look like what you expect.
Silence out. Ember Spirit, though, he's going to have that Yule, so they have the lockdown to come through the bushwhack. Going to be timed just right here. Do they have enough control with the Gleipnir to get the damage off Sharpshooter? And Kyora's going to be able to get the credit for the kill.
Yeah, I think the other thing is people love to hate on OG because they're a 2-time TI winning team, but this is not that team, okay? So we are a vastly different lineup now. So I think give the boys time.
This is like if we're, you know, calling it to football teams. This is like Man United. They were amazing in the past, and now...
Dude, don't start. I'm an OG and Man United fan. It's been a rough few years,
and
okay?
now they're just a mid-table team.
It's a rough few years. We're both on the comeback. It's fine.
Oh, Pound Tomato, he still has his edges up. Might be able to get the kill onto Beng and Solo now as well. We'll be able to get it, so he gets a stack. And through the Twin Gate, OG come. They're going to be able to take down Narman. Can they go for more on this? As well as Ari leading the line, but everybody else from the side of Mouse are away from this fight.
Alright, Cap, who do you support? Come
on. Just bear in mind, if anyone says they're a Liverpool fan in chat, I will ban you. No hesitation. As Supreme, he's got the Gleipnir lockdown. We'll be able to make the dive away.
Yeah, Rob's an Everton fan, so you know. And I'm a United fan, so if you support Liverpool, off you go.
Guess what's happening today?
I don't know if you're saying the team with 0 signings. Does he mean a Liverpool fan?
Team with 0
Liverpool's the only team not done anything, right?
Oh, they tried to sign somebody. They flew over, took a medical, and said, you know what? Nah.
Yeah, he went, oh wait, Klopp's gone.
God, I hope they crash and burn the season.
But perfect season for me is not United winning the season. It's Man City getting relegated for their breach of stuff and Liverpool being shit.
Yeah, I mean...
That's perfect for me.
Yeah. If City don't get relegated 3 times in a row for the cheating, after we got punished for barely doing anything. Doing anything.
Alright, you're going to get more points deductions for nothing, and City are going to get off with a slap wrist.
Yeah, they're going to get a fine, like £1 million fine or something like that. As they get a lockdown here, Benger's going to be in trouble. He's going to be silenced up now again. There's going to be the static link, but this 4 staff is going to be keeping Tusk alive. As he rotate back through here.
Okay, we've got the dreaded high ground thing that we were talking about last game now.
Yeah. And the Aegis is just about to be reclaimed as well. So, high ground wise, what are you looking at in terms of siege for OG? I don't know, yeah, I mean, you're going to have some great defense as well with the Plague Wards from the Venomancer. Tusk, if anyone walks up, they're going to get sharded and separated from the team. So it's just a case of maybe not waiting out for the next Roshan, but yeah, just trying to take control of the map. Just try and find pickups where they can get them. Well, imagine not firing Eric Ten Hag.
Tomato, where's this Sacred Relic going? I'm concerned. He's only queued up the Sacred Relic.
Nullifier, maybe?
That's the best option, but who knows?
I mean, Radiance. I mean, it's not going to build a Radiance.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I imagine this is going to be a Nullifier here for the Slack. Like, nobody buys this anymore. Nobody buys the Revenant's Brooch. The Revenant's Brooch is just, it's bad. It's broke. It's gone. It's... Unless you play up against a... I guess a Muerta or a Necrophos. And they desperately need a way to take them down with the right clicks.
BZM.
Okay, we're going to step forward now as well. Yeah, Force is going to be able to get the Dragon Tail onto BZM. BZM, it's going to be the Fireball on top of it. BZM, he pops that BKB. Can he get himself away? The Sunray. He's still affected by the Dragon as well. From that, the Frost Dragon facet.
No, that was a misplay from Miles. A quite rare one in this game. The blink from the DK was slightly off the mark, so he couldn't get the stun off.
Yeah, he still got the Dragon Tail, but not before BZM was able to walk himself away some.
Yeah.
Remember the Man United, Liverpool?
I love the fact that Liverpool fans just they find one thing and just hold on to it forever, don't they?
Yeah.
Remember when United knocked Liverpool out of the cup? Yeah, that was cool too.
Like, at least I'm not in the city anymore, so I don't have to hear the endless, oh, we've won the league, and you didn't. It's like, okay. I think Arteta equaled in one season Klopp's entire club record for trophies.
Yeah, what's Klopp's legacy? What is his legacy? He beat us, what's like 7-0 once?
Some
crazy.
Really shiny fucking teeth. The entire Liverpool squad. They're gonna go in a museum.
I'm enjoying this downturn of just reading chat because they're Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
Where do these Liverpool fans come from?
There's 14k net worth lead. Back to the Dota. OG are still in control. 15k net worth lead, still going good for them. They've got BZM split pushing as well. So the game, still in their control. They've taken down all the tier 2s as well. Smoke coming out. They want to try and fight this one. BZM, did you want to try and get involved as well? Wisdom's going to be the first one forward. Narman here. Whoa, out onto the Venom. The Dragon Knight actually jumps into this one with a snowball. He's going to keep the Venom Master alive for a little bit longer, but Benga, he might just jump to his doom. Force, Ice Shard's protecting him for a little bit. That Blink Dagger still on cooldown for the next 6 seconds. Tomato, he's trying to get that leap in. Does he have another one? He does in the next couple of seconds here. Force slowed down was that Diffusal Blade, but Force blinks himself to the high ground. The Dragon Knight will be away. They take down Supreme's Courier, though. That's going to be the Shiva's Guard. Yeah, the recipe going to be taken away for the next 3 minutes.
Hey, that was not the fight, Mouse.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the rest, the Ember Spirit and the Clinks weren't really there to get involved, so they did. They should have really just left the Venomancer to die when they knew the full team wasn't going to be behind them for the fight. Roshan, it's going to be a long Roshan respawn here, so it's actually going to be a nighttime Roshan respawn with that clock just ticking over into the 35-minute mark.
The NFL fans are now operating the Liverpool fans.
Any hockey fans want to take a go? Any cricket fans want to take some shots at the Liverpool fans?
Dear. Shall we stick back to the Dota chat? Yeah. Shall we go back to Dota?
Slack did go in for the Nullifier as well. It's going to be the Disperser that he's got queued up next, so being able to build onto what he's already got. As yeah.
They switched it to 4 bars after Spark and Razor counter?
The best English team, Man United. No. No, Salt. No.
It's not Everton, is it?
No, but it's not. Yeah, I mean, who would it be the...
Historically, it is us.
Yeah. Well, it's not at the minute. Is it historically have you officially got the most trophies now in football? Just in football?
I don't know. Not in Europe, but definitely in like the English Cups and League.
Yeah, I mean, nobody cares about anything outside the Premier League. I mean, what, like the French League is a farmers' league that might not even happen because the teams are struggling to get money. Spain,
Right.
it's Real Madrid and Barcelona, and then Atletico, and then after that, and then nobody cares about Italy.
The only opinion I care about right now with football is anyone comparing any manager's legacy to Ferguson needs to go and take a chill pill and come back when their manager's won 20 seasons. Like, do you know how insane that is?
Yeah. It looks like Hoodwink, he could be the next one to go down. Now, there is going to be the Supernova, the Sunray coming out as well, but Ari, he gets low. He's going to fall to Nam, and the Sunray, it's not going to be doing enough yet, but they do get the catch out into Bengen. Bengen will fall to Tomato. Tomato still building these stacks here, raw on the back lines. He's going to go for a refresher here on Whisperer as well. Does he have the damage with the extra lockdown from that second raw? Can he get the kill? Supreme, he is low, but maybe not enough. No, Tomato with a leap. He connects here, Yule Scepter out, and they're going to be able to get the kill onto Supreme anyway. It takes a whole lot of resources to get the kill. Nam and the next one to fall on Force. No way away from him. BZM does get the kill with the help of Kiori and Tomato. We got that
How he does it. He's playing Phoenix, not bloody Tidehunter.
yeah, he just carries it. I mean, he got the Supernova out, so that kind of reset everything for him.
Yeah, but that was at the end of the fight. That just scared off the Clinks. that's what Supernova did.
No,
And
he
did it 'cause he was
refreshed
taken
it.
down.
He used it in the beginning of the fight as well.
Oh,
for
he
the
has refresher.
Yeah.
I didn't
That comes
realize
out,
he had
Bengen. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Bengen now. And Whisper will fall, though, to the damage coming out from the help of, well, Bengen and Yulnet. Jump coming through. That Roche banner should be taken care of. Yeah, Norman going to be able to help clean up. You know, just protect this one. The melee racks is going to get low, but thanks to the Roshan banner being cleaned up, it will be taken into protection from the side of Mouse. Won't be going down here as OG. They're going to be able to come back for that one if they want to. Roshan is up now, though, so they're going to try and make a beeline towards this Roche pit, it looks like.
Disperse is up for Slack.
Yeah, the big
That's
step
an
up.
item.
It looks like Supreme going to be able to get the Gleaming lockdown, though. Slack going to get himself away from this one. He's got both the Depth Shroud and the Shadow Dance, so he's going to be able to go into Force and Force. Going to get himself away from this one, so a lot of damage coming through here onto the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight, he's going to be taken care of here. Olnit trying to run himself away. Do they have the reveal onto Olnit? They do now, but he's already moved himself away. Norman might not be so lucky. Will be taken down. Backlines, Clinks, he's in the trees. Buybacks are available for both heroes on the side of Mouse. Not quite for Whisper, but Whisper will be respawning in the next 20 seconds. Supreme comes in. Shiva's God will be activated here. Dives himself in. There is a Supernova available. He gets it off just. The BZM won't live through this one. Bang going to be burnt down by the Supernova and the Sunray. Tomatoes on the chase. Olnit trying to back himself away from this one. Once again in the Shadow Walk. Supreme might not be so lucky. Was that leap? Do they have the lockdown? Nullify comes out once again here, so that's going to cancel out. Even if there was a Yule Scepter available here for the Ember Spirit. It deals with that one, the Nullifier straight away. Only with the TP reveal, though, the Bushwhack, they catch out the Clinks. They might not even need to go Roshan here. They might just go back into the mid lane. Push this last set of racks.
carrying a gem.
Oh, is he? Oh, he is,
Yeah. And the Ember got away there if Kaori doesn't dive in and Orchid him.
In their top tower.
Oh. Well,
Very last second of the control, Kaori Icarus dived in and got the Orchid off, so there's no jump into his remnant.
Buyback coming through from Supreme now. They've already lost one lane of racks, and this one Fortification will be back up. Tomato, Supreme, how's he looking here? Tomato's got the Shadow Dance and the Depth Shroud back up now as well. They're going to try and make a dive. Now I'm going to be notified. The pounce comes in from Tomato. Snowball, they're going to keep him alive a little bit longer. Drags him back toward Tomato, but Tomato is stunned up. And now the Hex onto the Tusk. Tusk, what can he do? Depth Shroud comes out here from the Slark. Slark's trying to get the kills, but the Ice Shards will separate them out here. Tomato gets low. Needs to get the leap away. He's going to be able to get himself away. The damage from the Clink, so it still goes. It doesn't disjoint, it connects to get the kill. Supreme will fall. That's going to be the dieback here onto the Ember Spirit. Whisper, does he try and turn himself around? He's already used the Roar and the Refresher. Force is low here, but it looks like everybody else on the side of OG might be able to get out alive.
Dieback for the Ember as well. So you killed Tomato, but it cost you a buyback into a death on the Ember.
Yeah, and Hoodwink did get the gem pickup as well because the Slark died so far away from everybody else. Hoodwink was able to pick it up. And you look at the net worth, I mean, you're going to see Roshan as well. So Refresher Shard, Cheese, Roshan Banner, Aegis is up. And the Slark will be back up before the Ember Spirit as well. So OG, especially with this being a Radiant Roshan, should be able to, if they want, contest this. And I don't know if Mouse can make a push.
I think BZM and Whisper offer so much disruption in these fights. It's like, Timado shows himself. The whole Mouse want to go on him, but then, I mean, you have a Racer and a Beastmaster walking up on you, who both have 6 items.
And now they're even going to start the Roshan before the Slark comes back up, or are they? You've got, maybe just trying to get some vision here, the Phoenix. Kaori, yeah.
What did they see to stop this? They saw something, surely.
Don't have vision around. I mean, maybe, yeah, they just know that. I don't know, actually. They maybe just wait for the Slark to come back up. They don't want to start it too soon. There will be the smoke rotation coming out from Mouse. Mouse are going to go around the extra long way. Tomato can TP himself to the outpost, which he is going to do now.
This is the big boy rush as well.
Oh, yes.
Banner, Cheese, Refresher Orb.
Supreme's back up. This smoke,
I scanned it.
Don't know where Mouse... Yeah, they're gonna back themselves away, maybe because of the respawn here, with no way, no safe way in for the Ember Spirit to catch up, so they're just gonna let this one go on the side of Mouse.
Alright, who takes what?
Well, I mean, there's already a refresher on Whisper and Kaori, so you refreshing, yeah. Tomato, give him the refresher, so he can refresh the Depth Shroud, refresh the Shadow Dance.
Yeah, put the gem over onto Ari. Wait. They have 2 gems.
Who else has a gem?
They have Bengen's, which is over on Kaori, and Kaori's, which is on Ari.
Okay, well, playing hot potato with the gem. I mean...
And Slark's nearly finished the Skadi now.
Do you... I mean, I think you swap that out for your boots, to be honest.
He's just got the Mage Slayer at the minute, just in his backpack as well.
Yeah, I mean, once the Aegis goes down, if the Aegis goes down, he's going to be able to swap that back in, so... yeah, you can swap out...
swapping the Skadi out for the Refresher right now.
Okay, fair enough, yeah. As I suppose you only need to swap the Refresher
He has enough time, right? In the Shadow Dance and the Depth Shroud to swap it back in.
A Refresher, I mean, you probably only use it once Aegis is gone anyway here. As Bangan, he's going to be the first one caught out. OG. I mean, 42 minutes in. This game's going fairly long. This is,
definitely a much longer series.
Yeah, I mean, this game itself is longer than the last series. Including draft time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's, it was a rough first series, for one side. But this is how we expected, right? That's how we expected the first series to go. This one... Maybe not in the fashion, like Mouse taking game 1, but this is going more how I expected, a bit more closer.
Yeah, Supreme, he's going to be able to get the Remnant away here, even with the Nullify. He doesn't get silenced out, doesn't get controlled. Dive comes in for the Phoenix. The Phoenix, so taking a lot of damage from this one. Phoenix will be silenced now as well. Tomato, he wants to go right in onto this one. It's going to be a 4v1. Tomato, again, he has that Aegis, going to be able to back himself away. He has enough health here with the Depth Shroud, with the Shadow Dance as well, moving himself up. BZM, he pops the BKB. Norman, he's going to go for the refresh as well. BZM, what damage can he do from this? Looks like he might just back himself out. He's going to have the refresh, though, on that BKB. Pops the second one. He's still going to go down. Yeah, Whisper dives himself in onto Norman. Norman should be good, taken down. Ari gets the credit for the kill. Whisper trying to move himself out. He's got that refresh of his own. Second BKB comes out. Second roll will be here as well. For the Beastmaster, Tomato still has the Aegis Force. He's going to try and get this pop on Tomato's Aegis. But with no real backup, and again, no AoE stun coming out. There's going to be the TP away. Tomato will be away alive while this is going on. Tier 4's being pressured a little bit by the creep wave here. Whisper in the trees. Has that blink dagger up. 1 second. Glemnian comes out. They get the lockdown now. Yule Scepter, though. Does he have that blink away? No. The fireball comes through. Supreme gets the kill. Oh, no. OG.
I'm not sure what BZM was doing. Like, Kaori had died without using Supernova. The team had backed, and BZM just stood behind this effigy for no reason.
For no reason. Yeah. Just making things interesting, I guess, here, BZM.
Just BZM things. I don't know. Does he just stop listening to the team? I don't know. They'd all backed off. And he's just left there.
Yeah. New Tiger. I don't think so, though. Popeyes, I know you're only joking. But this is just the chaotic energy of OG all over. There's Hex from Ari. He doesn't connect on the bushwhack, though.
They have the stableness of Tomato Carry, at least. You can rely on him in 99% of games.
Well, Bengen is going to be underneath the ward now as well. Tomato tries to do we can. Supernova Sunray is out. Bushwhack as well. All into Bengen. Bengen, the sharpshooter. Ari gets the kill. Can they go for more? It looks like Mouse going to back themselves away. That Aegis is still here for how long? Just under a minute now. Tomato, does he want to carry on going here? The pounce. Look at it, the long range pounce, but he's going to be silenced out. He has a lot of control, but he's going to be controlled right back. And again, the refresher. Supernova Sunray. That's the second one being used here from the Phoenix. Supreme, I don't even need to follow him on the screen. Just jumps himself away to one of the other remnants. They need a Wrangler? Yeah. They need a Drill Sergeant. As a, you know, Bonkers and Seb, they're too laid back, they're too nice. Bonkers, he needs to crack the whip a little bit more. Just, you know, sort them out here. Like, no dessert for a week if you lose a game.
Bonkers is the dad of the team. You know, he's like, make sure they're okay. Gets them what they need, all this. But he's not the disciplinarian.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe the new coach is getting there, you know?
I don't know, Arteezy isn't really that much. He doesn't look like he likes to yell at Arteezy.
They need Puppy.
Yeah. Well, Puppy's going to be busy with the next series. They need us in from Starship Troopers. Yeah, what's Michael Ironside doing? Can they just get him as like a motivation, like as a yelling coach? Like he needs to know nothing about Dota, but he just, like I said, just yell.
Yeah, but Zim's a private, right?
I'm gonna admit it's been a long time since I watched Starship Troopers. I don't remember any of the names.
At the end of the film, he re-enlists and becomes a private as opposed to like a drill instructor again.
Ah, okay.
Spoiler, but you know that film's really old. So. that film has Neil Patrick Harris as a young man in it. So
yeah, not quite Doogie Howser young, but yeah, he's looking fresh in Starship Troopers. Carlito, that's the risk you take, my dude. That's the OG way.
Well, Soups, go and look into the lore of the film and come back with the actual answer. It's one of those two things.
As Tomato with this refresher, finally going to be going towards a BKB as well on this lock. Yeah, so yeah, 30k net worth lead. I played Helldivers. Helldivers is a really fun game.
Yeah, until they broke the balance again.
Yeah, it goes through cycles of being playable, unplayable, playable, unplayable.
It's currently bad. We're waiting.
We're waiting for the
days,
good. Yeah.
They said 60 days they'll fix it. But we wait.
Okay, Tormentor, Whisper's going to be able to get his shard for the Beastmaster. So the Hawk reduces cooldown with 10 seconds. It means effectively you can get 4 Hawks on the Beastmaster once you start to rotate like this.
Yeah, it's a lot of control. It's not the best shard on the team, but all the others have the shard, so... They're actually all pretty good shards as well.
I mean,
I think the worst might be the Hoodwink, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, the Razor one's actually not too bad if you can get a catch out with it, because it gets a drag back in, right? Silence out onto the Phoenix. He's the end. He's diving from Tomato. What can he do here? The shards are out, separating Tomato from the rest of his team, but I don't think that's really going to matter here. Dive on the backlines. It's going to be the Supernova. Look at this one. There's going to be 4 or 5 heroes involved in this one. They might all get stunned out. The Supernova, who gets procced on it, only going to be Bengen. It looks like at the very end. Tomato leaves himself in, gets the kill into Bengen. Buyback from Norman here. Kara in the back lines. He's looking fairly down low. Leap comes out once again onto the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit going to be hexed. The Bushwhack comes through again. Supreme being locked down, killed off. But Supreme does have that buyback available.
Whisper survived.
Yeah, he had a cheese. He just gets himself up to a decent amount of health again.
Yeah, I don't know how he survived. Because after the fight kind of ended there, he just swapped the cheese in.
It's a 38k net worth here. There's going to be the dieback as well on the Venomancer. Only it's going to get really down low. BKB, it's not going to keep him going here. Finally, surely, this should be the end of game number 2. As he gets the dieback on the Dragonite, Tomato's going to be running through absolutely everybody. Supreme, Slider Face trying to keep himself alive a little bit longer here, Supreme, but he has no remnants. He's going to be hexed up. He is going to be dead. Only Olnet left alive. I think we're going to go to game number 3 here. As Olnet, he's going to get the damage onto Tomato. Tomato has to go for the leap away. Yeah, the GG has already been called. OG take game number 2. Game number 3 could be on the way.
Ooh, okay. And to answer the chat, no, you don't ban the Veno because the Veno is the reason you got ahead in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, the Dragon Knight not being able to pressure out the Slug in lane, if that was something like a Primal Beast, it might have gone a little bit better, but the Primal Beast was. Don't forget, everybody, if you want to follow me on Twitch and Twitter, I really do appreciate it. Helps me get work. My Twitter is there at the top of the screen. But for now, we are going to be jumping to a break, so we'll see you when the third and final game goes live in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Of course, Kaori's Phoenix getting banned there. And OG banning the Ember, Nyx, and Primal Beast. And Mouse take the Hoodwink away. Okay. So Enchantress on one side, Hoodwink on the other. What's the next ban? So Mouse, they ban one of Kaori's heroes. They then ban some pretty good meta heroes right now that OG have been playing as well. And take the Hoodwink away from Ari. And OG have banned the Nyx themselves, so we're going to have to find something else for Ari to play here. But what do they not want to play against? And will that give us some insight as to what they do want to play? And kind of double-edged sword here for Miles is they banned the Phoenix, but that means Kaori does get his Enchantress. So gone from one of his staples to another. And both fairly strong in the current meta, so see how that plays out for them. The Doom and SK bans. Okay. Be honest, that doesn't really give me an insight into what they do want to play. Maybe with the Doom ban, maybe the Tomato Morph wants to come out at some point in this draft.
10 seconds to go. 5
Unless
seconds.
Mouse want to ban it, obviously. I don't know what the SK ban's about, unless that's just a don't want to play against it. Okay, and CK, so ban one of the ones Tomato has been playing quite a lot recently. Get it out of there. Doom would also have been a decent counter to the CK, so makes sense.
10 seconds to go. 5
OG
seconds.
using up a bit more of the reserve time than Metals are here as well. Putting a bit more thought into what they're going to do for this game 3 of the best of 3 in the lower bracket. And Metals, they just go back for the Tusk, so Bang and Tusk once again. Been pretty good, get some good snowball saves. Oh, and his I didn't realize Timber was still open. So it's Whisper Timbersaw probably, but BZM does also play it, so it's a little bit of a flex pick. The Crystal Maiden being picked up. Is that Kaori Crystal Maiden then? And Ari Enchantress, which I don't think is in that much. I can't remember. I was always thinking it's a Kaori here. We'll see what Miles want to respond to this with. Is Rob muted or not back yet? Rob is just enjoying his lunch, so I'm giving a bit of a break, and I'm doing the chat. You get my kind of rubbish insight to the draft while he finishes eating. And Rockpet, you absolute legend, subscribing with Prime. There we go, Miles respond with the Shadow Fiend, strong hero. Will it be mid? Will it be carry? Maybe the next pick will tell us. Thanks, guys. No worries. We're here for you, man. We've got you. We got you all throughout these close qualifiers. Apologies. I'm having breaks because I'm having a bit of a coughing fit, and I don't want to cough all over you guys, because that's horrible. Okay, Pangolier coming out. So, I mean, that could be mid or offlane still. So, a little bit of flex pick coming up here from the two core picks of Mouse. As mentioned, with just the Timbersaw being picked, that is a flex pick for OG as well. It's most likely going to be Whisper, but it could not be. We'll see. This next pick should tell us. I think it's likely they leave Tomatoes here till last. Although they don't have the last overall pick, so they will just want to get it in there before the bans, maybe. And then they could make 2 bans that would be good against that hero. Allnet spamming voice lines. So Allnet's in a good mood. Maybe he's the Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's ban.
All right, what's been
It's going to be
going on? Oh, let me
PCM
catch
co-op.
Okay, so Gwynplaine, Crystal Main, Timsaw, and Chanceless for OG. Okay. Hoodwink, Tusk, Shadow Fiend, Pangolier. So off-lane Pango or mid-lane Shadow Fiend or mid-lane Pango, safe-lane Shadow Fiend?
10 seconds to go.
I think it's yet to be decided where they're going. I think the last pick will
5
decide.
seconds.
Miles' draft.
Yeah, yeah, you can keep this flex. You know, you just keep it running. But he's done. Rock Pet, thank you very much for the prime. That's really appreciated, dude. I don't have any emotes or anything because I barely used this channel before this like last couple of weeks.
Soon come.
But yeah, I am going to be using it a little bit more to cast Dota on, to, I don't know, do my own stuff as well, so I really do appreciate it.
I've actually got a good idea for an emote for you.
10 seconds to go.
Is this
Gonna
one of those
be-
things that you're not going to spoil, or?
No, I can tell you.
Okay.
But if you wanted to just send it and you put it up and people to see, it's up to you. I need to make it yet.
It depends what the emote is, yeah.
It's to do with your accent.
Oh, is it the burr? Is it?
So-
Is it a? Can we have like a roaring Ursa?
Oh, you want animated?
No, well, not animated, but I mean like an Ursa in the middle of like
10 seconds to
roaring.
go.
Oh, maybe.
5 seconds.
My art does have its limits, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Sorry, I am still eating. I've got like half a chicken wing left. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting through the draft. Let's take a look at the way Mars want to play this one, what the last ban is going to be. So what are you looking at? A carry potential on the side of OG? Do you ban out the Chaos Knight's already gone?
Radiant's
They
ban.
take away the
I guess the
morph.
morphling.
Yeah.
So I think Tomato Heroes Medusa?
Maybe.
Tomato. Could be Medusa. Could be the Water, although I don't think it's the best game for her.
The only issue there is if you pick the Medusa,
10 seconds
you
to
kind of have
Ursa?
to worry about the counter pick AM. You put the Shadow Fiend in the
go.
mid,
5 seconds.
Pango in the off, and you get an AM
Yeah.
against you.
Could be Ursa.
Radiant's pick.
Yeah. Troll is already there. Well, Troll's still there as well. What
Troll
else?
bad hero. Don't pick Troll.
Dyer's pick.
Ooh,
Void, of course.
Faceless.
Tomato Void.
So it's a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a lot of damage from outside the Chronosphere. You're gonna be able to stop the Pangolier from rolling. If he's not rolling already, Shadow Fiend as well. You stop the Requiem.
10 seconds to go.
Good damage.
hold
in
on.
the lane. Go on.
This is Tomato Void.
5 seconds.
This might be Time Zone.
Times Square.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be taking a trip down to Times Square. Should we be cracking out our cameras, taking out our touristy maps, or is it just gonna be the Chronosphere?
It is very good.
It's very good until someone used drums, and both Hoodwink and Tusk can use drums.
Yeah, we'll see what he does. Like with Tomato, right? When he picks a hero, and you go, oh well, they always go this fast. He probably goes the other one.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But he likes to throw it up and sometimes, and everyone goes, "Oh, that's rubbish," and it looks really good. And I'm like, "Oh, he knew something."
Yeah, what is the boy cooking?
Well, I mean, we know Timbersaw is gonna go for the one with the trees, right?
Okay.
Slarda. Okay, so is it Pango mid then?
Yeah, Pango mid, Shadow Fiend carry. Yeah, Force on the Slardar off, and it looks like we are going to be getting the... Did anyone ban the Venomancer? I rushed through the bans, but I don't remember them.
I didn't see it, but maybe.
Okay.
Wait, Whisper, you going Twisted Chakra? This isn't what you build.
We'll find
Hello?
out if he wants to
Whisper?
change it up.
Whisper's decided this is the better one now?
I
Question mark?
guess... Yeah, I guess.
Maybe against Shadow Fiend it is, actually. It's a lot of damage once you get the 6. Oh no, there we go. Yeah. Shred it.
He is going time zone. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I really don't like this. Like, of all the like, again, someone pops drums and it just is useless. Okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe Tomato, he's got a way of playing around it that he likes it. So we are going to be cracking out New York, New York, here we come. As the time square will be available here for Tomato.
The last time he played it, the caster said, I don't know why he's picked it. It's going to be rubbish. And he absolutely killed that game.
Was I the caster? That sounds like something I'd say.
No, it was during I can't remember what tournament.
Well, let's see how it actually plays out here between the two teams. We've got a best of one, effectively, here. It is all on the line between the both of them, as... Yeah, they want to play this one out, but...
Everybody get set.
Again, everything
I'm
is on the
thinking
line.
about it. This Faceless Void is actually pretty good just with his innate against the Shadow Fiend's right clicks.
You think? Oh,
The projectile speed slow is actually really good. It's 50% once they get in 500 range of you. 600 range even.
what does that level up with? Levels with time zone. Okay, so it levels with your ult.
Yeah.
Time zone is great.
35% hit. Do you know what's even better? Time zone and solar flare.
I
Watch
suppose
heroes melt.
it's gonna slow down. Does time zone slow down projectiles as well? It does. Yeah. Okay. So
That's not
it,
everything.
yeah. No, I mean just like the actual active, so you don't need to be in range.
No, yeah. So and if you are in range, they're even slower.
Yeah.
Like the projectiles basically don't move.
That's what I was thinking. Like, so sharpshooter, ice shards count as a projectile. You've got the right clicks come out from the Shadow Fiend as well.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
I think a lot of players didn't really understand time zone when it first came out, and they're slowly moving over, depending on what the other team are playing.
Okay.
And here we go.
As Smoke's gonna break here. Ice shards. I think they're about to do it again, Mouse. They're not. Well, I say do it again. The only thing they did last time was give up 3 kills.
Got a feeling this.
So no, they
4 kills.
It was 4 kills and
four.
yeah, and
Four
they
for
got
one,
one
yeah.
back. Yeah, 4 for 1. Oh gee, a little bit more split up this time. They won't be able to trap anyone. The shards either.
No, and it was 2 for 2 on the bounties, so.
Yeah, all even here. Ward is going to go down. Just gets a block. This ward here as well, just inside. So it's going to be, you know, Norman's going to have to try and go with the D-ward out before he's going to be able to get the pulls. I don't even know if he knows this is happening. Well, he's going to know when the first minute ticks, unless Curry tries to play mind games with him, walks into that into the spawn box and gets the block out anyway. But it doesn't look like it. Norman does have a sentry. It's kind of a case of you can put it down right in the middle of the square and you will see the entire area, so you will just have to find the ward to get that D-ward off, and then you just self D-ward. It actually goes for the block back on the Radiant camp here. Okay. So neither team. Okay, we're going to be able to get the D-ward, but this camp blocked. Yeah, might lose his career. Nope. How's it going top lane? We're going to see this jump in onto Ulnit. Ulnit's going to take a lot of damage from this when the ice shards do come through. Protects him just a little bit. As the Timber Chain, it didn't actually have the range to connect. So Ulnit will live. That Splinter not going to come through and do the damage onto Ulnit to get the kill. And yeah, level 2 now onto Whisper, so the Will and Death is out as well. Ulnit's going to be really careful about being locked down, caught out. Are you seeing this effect as well? Like the time dilation effect on absolutely everything?
Oh, that's the distortion field.
But it's on other lanes. Like, it's not even... I'm looking at it, it's affecting the Shadow Fiend, it's affecting the tier 1 tower top.
Oh wait, yeah, I see. What?
I guess it's
Why
just
is the
on...
visual effect everywhere?
Everything?
Is it bugged?
Yeah, I think it's just a bug. Huh. Mid lane.
Does Evan just have it in case he's in range and then it doesn't have to apply when he gets in range?
Yeah, probably.
Is that what's going on?
Like, let me actually check the description. So, enemy attack projectiles within 600 range. Does it mean if a projectile is thrown out and then it comes across, Tomato's Whisper does get the kill here? We got caught on a tangent.
Was only a matter of time.
in every game. Kingdom, yeah. Mid lane. BZM going to take a lot of damage from this one here. Turn it around, BZM. Yeah, he's got his bottle up, but it looks like Supreme for the minute.
Maybe it is. So like it's there, so then global projectiles are affected.
Yeah.
Once they come into range.
Big game still in beta. Yeah, I think it's everything gets affected by it, and it only slows down if it's in range of the Faceless Void. So it does apply to everybody, I guess. But it's just the projectiles won't slow down until they get in range of the Faceless.
Either way, it looks really cool. So
yeah,
everyone gets a cool seasonal event, like effect on themselves. It's fine, just by Void being in the game.
Ari, how's he playing here on the end? She's going to be going in, so he's got the Spellbound. So the attack cast range, the bonus attack range coming through for I think anything under his control as well. Was that the latest change in the patch? I think.
Gotcha.
And we'll see how he plays out. He's actually going to be building towards what we see usually here. The 2 points of the enchant. Oh, Whisper! He's going to be able to get a Timber Chain away level 3. So has that long range Timber Chain to get himself out of danger here. Bengen might not be so lucky. The harass coming through, but again, Ari level 3. Doesn't have a point in the enchant. Won't be able to get a full barrage of damage off. As mid lane, Narman's going to rotate in here. BZM is pretty darn low. Oh, he's got to be careful. Does Narman get in range to blink away to the high ground? So BZM should be away. Hey, caught and short. It won't connect. Swashbuckle. So close. The BZM will live. As Ari gets another kill. Okay, so we are 0 for 2. Well, maybe 1 for 3 here as only will fall. Ari with a double kill. Narman to TP into this. But yeah, the Timber Chain coming through. You've got the Will and Death coming out now. So Narman, does he get himself out? He's got that acorn shot. He's got the bushwhack. Latches onto Enchantress, but it looks like Whisper's going to be able to get a chase down. Ari gets the kill anyway. It might cost him his life here. Trying to play as far away from Bengen as he could. So Bengen will get the credit with Narman because it was the creep that actually got the final little bit of damage there to get the kill. But not before Ari gets himself a double kill.
Yeah, this Spellbound is an interesting one. As a facet for Enchantress. So you get increased cast range on Enchant, and then you and any units you control have extra attack range against the enchanted target if it's an enemy hero.
Yeah.
Even a melee creep gets extra 200 range.
Huh. Everybody gets to be Monkey King while there's an enchant out. I suppose that's
well, your neutral creeps do. It's an interesting one.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
But the 850 cast range is kind of feels really good, right? For it being a slow.
You maybe combine that with the little friends if you get the Ag Scepter out for the Enchantress, because you can little friends them, then enchant them so they slow down and being attacked by everything. I think they count as under your control when the little friends comes out.
With Ag as well, you can have 2 creeps under your control, so.
OG is the greatest, OG is the best, OG is the king, OG is the chest, OG is the world.
Tiger official DOTA2. That's not Tiger's Twitch.
I mean, if it is, he's still got a loving going on for OG. There's Whisper. Now, be honest. Oh, the damage coming out. Oh, this could be chased down again. And this is level 6 for Whisper. It's 6.5 minutes in. Really good start here for Whisper. Being able to stack up all the XP. I mean, look at the Queen of Pain. BZM's only just got himself to 6. Supreme's only got himself to 6. Ooh, good blink away there for Quap. Haste comes through. Did he want to try and make a move onto Supreme in the mid lane? Kaori's going to rotate in. They take down Supreme's courier. Scream onto Supreme. Are they looking for the Frostbite here? Kaori, what level is it? Level 3, so he's got 1 point in each. Cold Snap. Where's the Frostbite? Maybe just trying to wait, but he doesn't actually have the mana. Yes, so the Frostbite comes through BZM. He's got that Sonic Wave. And now the mana for the Supreme's Rolling Thunder will be here. Supreme, though, he's going to be able to pull him back around the tier 1 tower. Just trying to pull away. Nope. Sonic Wave. They will finally get the kill. Had to wait for the refresh on the Frostbite.
The sheer balls on BZM, by the way. So he was behind that tower in the trees, right? He dropped his null tally just to pop that one to have the mana to do that.
I mean, yeah, big head plays. Not big head,
he literally dropped it on the floor as well. Didn't even put it in his backpack, just on the floor with it.
Big brain plays. There's the tier 1 tower. We're going to be pressured out here. Tomato going to be able to make quick work of this one, it looks like.
The tower's gone already?
6.5 minutes in. Allnet is really not having a good time. You look at the last hits here. 34 last hits. Might be able to get another kill. A couple of kills here, actually, Whisper. Chakram, Supreme's going to go with Rolling Thunder. Snowball's going to chase up now as well. It's a lot of damage, but Allnet, Tomato, he's a level 5. He doesn't have the time square to come up. Allnet gets a kill onto Whisper. And now Tomato could be in trouble here, trying to get himself away from this one, but the bushwhack. Allnet with the double kill. That's going to catch him up really fast in net worth here, Allnet. Doesn't have the most last hits, but now will be 3rd on the board. Now 2nd on the board in terms of net worth. So...
yeah, we're seeing the OG early overconfidence come into play a little bit there on Tomato, I think.
Yeah.
Whenever Whisper's having a good lane, Tomato wants to get involved.
Good fight. Join the fight without ulti. Yeah, it was... I mean, he's only level 5, 5.5. Getting a little bit of ahead of himself there, this Time Lord.
If he did have it there, though, maybe we see a good fight, but...
maybe.
Probably not, because he was on his own at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only really Whisper. I mean, Ari was going to try and do what he can from the back line, I guess. As this isn't going to slow Whisper down, though. He's still going to get aggressive. Is that Drowning Pool?
What are you afraid of as Whisper, other than the entire enemy team collapsing on you?
It is Drowning Pool. Yeah, I guess. He's just going to be able to get himself away. I never knew Queen of Pain had that voice line. Azari.
Voice line.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh.
I've just... maybe I've heard it before. But it's only just registered what it is.
The Drowning Pool?
It is Drowning Pool.
That courier death was Supreme spooked, by the way.
Oh no. Frostbite coming through. A lot of damage. Sonic Wave. Going to be able to get the kill onto Namen. Can he go into Force as well? Supreme going to be able to get himself in with the Rolling Thunder. This time the Time Square does come out. And it looks like... does that stop the Rolling Thunder? I mean, that might actually be something that makes it worth taking. If
it's a leash.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but I thought
it's a leash you can move in, but yeah, it's a really odd interaction.
Huh.
I don't think you can actually, like with any other leash, properly leash the Rolling Thunder, but like...
I guess, yeah.
It's weird.
Times Square overrules everything. It's a #1 spot for a reason, boys and girls, and it's not because everywhere you look you can see a hobo taking a piss.
I really dislike you calling it Times Square.
Everybody does, that's why I do it. As the tower going to be taken down now. It's going to be fortified, but I don't think OG defend this one. They are going to let it go. So, doing the best Elsa impression. Maybe they belong on Times Square.
You see how small that snowball went as well through it?
No.
Like, it still hit BZM, but the snowball just took so long to come in that as soon as it hit, he just blinked out.
I mean, this is going to be a free rush, and this is the thing that is the... who's got the... I mean, you've got the minus armor on the Slardar, thanks to the corrosive phase. Allnet obviously being here as well with the presence of Dark Lord. I think the Pango has a Blightstone as well. No points in the Lucky Shot, though, so it doesn't have the armor reduction from that just yet here. But yeah, this team, Mouse, they have a lineup that's going to be able to make really quick work of Roshan. It feels like... Tiger, how are you typing this with your pom-poms in your hand? You know, it feels like you're really gonna go for this cheerleading here for OG. Are you typing with your toes?
No, Whisper.
Yeah. He gets caught out. PGM building towards a Dagon. Usual build here for the Queen of Pain, thanks to the magic damage, or the spell lifesteal is the phrase I'm looking for. That negates the masochism as the jump comes in onto the Pangolier frostbitten. Does he want to try and chase into BZM? Rolling Thunder's going to come out, but the blink will be here for BZM, so he is away. Supreme going to try and go to the high ground, might be able to lock onto Ari here. Ari, is he going to be able to prance himself away as this little Enchantress? Enchantress Supreme! He gets caught out in the littlest, the smallest alcove in the map here and gets bounced around. But yeah, you look at this one. Whisper wants to get involved here. Timberchen comes out. Supreme going to be caught on the high ground. It's going to be the Frostbite into the freezing field. Supreme's going to go down. Easy kill there for Kiori.
just a little like as soon as the clock gets away, you give up with that. I think.
Yeah.
The chase was, it was not it.
Yeah, I think he'd already committed on the Rolling Thunder, so he was trying to see what he could get out of it. But yeah, like you say, you just turn, you roll the other way.
BZM's Dagon is finished. Well, level 1. Dagon's finished.
Yeah,
Crazy if you had full Dagon.
This is all you get early on for the Queen of Pain. Then you build back into other items as Whisper gets the kill onto Narman. Yeah, purely because you get, like I say, the spell lifesteal. It stops the, or it doesn't stop it. It negates most of the damage that comes back on you. As Whisper.
Whisper once again.
Does he get himself out?
Timber chain.
Yeah, he is away.
Goes so far. 1200 distance.
Level 4 on that one.
The
Yeah.
thing is this: if you can't lock them down, Pop blinks 1300. Timber chains away from 1200.
You got the time walk away as
Well,
well.
there's got time walk for 800. What, you're catching?
Crystal
You're
Maiden.
catching the supports? Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, eventually, Crystal Clone and Sprunk,
Yeah. And you
they
probably
all
get
are going to have a way to get out.
Ari's building towards a Hurricane Pike as well, like you do on all good support enchantresses. So there's gonna be
Yeah.
so many ways out of this.
Tomato.
Okay, he gets the Wisdom Rune now with the Blink Crush.
Nice jump.
Yeah, just in time here. He's going to go with the Time Square as
Turn
well.
around.
And the damage coming through. Sonic Wave backlines pushes them back into Time Square as well. Really nicely played by the Queen of Pain. They're going to be able to get 2. 3 with the Slaughter. He's going to get low. He will go down. Tomato gets the credit for the kill. Okie dokie. So, yeah.
That was the, you know, the call an ambulance, but not for me. That was Tomato right there.
Yeah, really nice synergy with the Queen of Pain to push them back into the Time Square as well.
Yeah, just as they're about to get out of it. Nope, get back in there. That's why Slaughter ultimately ended up running back towards the Radiant base, because where else did he have to go?
Yeah, how's he going to get out of that? Even with the sprint, he was slow to a crawl.
But the timing on that time walk, just as the Slaughter blinks in as well. Oh, chef's kiss. The reactions on these young lads.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. You know, you've got to, I mean...
We'd have been dead.
Yeah. Oh yes, that fight would have gone a completely different way.
We could have had full vision and still die. Right, okay, he's gonna blink on me. Oh god, I'm stunned.
Yeah, what do I do? What do I do? Oh no, I panic. Sorry, he's gonna try and get himself alright. He's holding on to these Wild Wing Rippers. Yo, it saved his life a couple of times as well with the tornado, the hurricane drag back from the Wild Wing as well.
It's one of the most annoying things to play against Wild Wing Ripper with the whole tornado push thing.
Yeah, and you can, it's a... What's the word? Is it voxel? What am I looking for? What's the word where you can cast it from a point and...
You know, I had the word, and then you asked me what it was, because I was about to say, and then as you asked me, it's gone from my brain.
Someone in chat will know. Someone in chat, he'll be much smarter than us. He'll be able to tell us what the actual word is for cast
Vector.
point. Vector. And you began with a V.
Yeah, there you go. I was literally about to say it, then you asked me, and I went,
What the hell is a
started
voxel?
panicking. Vox is the, like, Vodafone gamer, phone contract thing.
You know what? Well, I have a bit of
Oh, is
data.
voxel? It's an art style, isn't it?
Is it like the Minecraft blocks instead of pixels?
Yeah, I
it's
think,
like a 3D
that's,
pixel.
Is that voxel? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Chat, tell us.
they've all gone. Like, nobody wants to be part of this conversation.
They're like, what are you saying?
I'm surprised they can even understand the accent in the first place anyway.
Well, I don't know. There's as much Scousers here before.
Well, Liverpool fans. They could have been from Norway.
They disappeared. You know, they're like the United haters. They saw OG win and went, "Oh, I'm out."
And Crystal Maiden. Building towards the drums here for Kaori, so he's going to be able to boost up his teammates. And I like this for the Crystal Maiden. Again, even if it's the pos 5, you're not really going to have the space to build into Greaves. You know, you are going to still go for utility. So the Solar Crest, the drums is nice for the Crystal Maiden. Maybe a Glimmer Cape after that one, because you are going to get the Force Staff out from the... In fact, the Enchantress, he actually went for the Dragonlance first, but we'll be building into that Force Staff, you know, going into the Hurricane Pike to be able to boost up the damage even more on the edge.
So, apparently, BZM doesn't rate Shadow Strike.
Okay.
He's level 13, he's not leveled it.
He's leveling stats, he is.
He just doesn't want this spell.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Oh, BZM, he's going to be away from the crush now as well. Did he get chased down? Sonic Wave gets pushed out. Snowball's going to come through. BZM, he is dead. Bangan gets it with the Walrus Punch. So, I mean, he tried his best. And sometimes you don't succeed.
Do you know what? It's a good pickup, but it's worrying to me that Mao's This is what I said about the escapes before. These Mao's, they have to bring 4 or 5 heroes to these to make sure they get it.
Yeah, yeah. And he didn't even land the Blink Crush, so that was the follow-up coming through, because BZM, he'd already got the Blink down to the low ground. While this is going on, Ari's trying to split push out, just trying to create some pressure, find his semi-core. Yeah, TP's himself in. Now that you see the TP's back from Olnit and Bengen, you can, you know, if you have the information like this, trying to make something happen. So you split Mouse up, you split their attack, their offense, and now Supreme, he will fall Gleipnir, excuse me, onto Hoodwink. Hoodwink going to try and get himself away from this one, but Chakram comes through, slows him down. Whisper with the double kill.
Tomato's not afraid to fight here either.
Yeah.
This one item Faceless Void is actually looking pretty dangerous.
Lockdown, Motivators comes out here. I clicked on the ward instead of the Tusk, but we'll still see the Tusk go down. The damage, Chakram, right click, it is Whisper with the Timber Chain, as well as the Whirling Death.
Oh, it's starting to look rough for Mouse.
Tiger says, I love Manchester United, Seb is Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, I think there's a thing here. Like, United fans just, like, if they like Dota, they're like, that's our team right there. Look, they were successful, now they're not. Like, it's just a perfect parallel.
I don't know, Bryn's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, well, Bryn's a strange one. I can say that because I know he's not here.
Yeah, he's too busy on the official stream.
He's too busy. No, don't cut him a delay.
Kaori, he's going to get killed off Supreme. We'll be able to get the credit for that as Force. I suppose you don't really want... I mean, you don't have people in, but, you know, if you're making Twitter clips and, you know, you're posting social media, it's important not to have that delay.
That's not his job.
I thought he was the head of social media. Or the head of...
Post it.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, he needs to inspect it, make sure everything's right here. As we inspect this fight, Whisper, he's going to get locked down. There's going to be the Walrus Punch coming through, but will he survive through this one? It's a lot of damage with the Chakram. Norman gets the credit. Snowball comes in now as well. Dagon coming out from the Queen of Pain. Not enough to keep him alive. Tomato jumps in, though. He wants to clean these heroes up. Bengen, one more right click. He will take 2 Tomato in the time dilation now. Norman, jump forward. One more right click. Tomato. He will get it. Supreme falls to Ari.
It was a nice snowball save, but Tomato and Ari say, yeah, but watch this. So we just clean it up. So the snowball came out and popped the heroes in just as the Quap jumped in to do the damage. Oh, I said it's looking rough, and it's not looking any better. Than even with these kills, it's, you know, you get 2 good kills in that fight, but you lose so much for it.
Yeah, it was just the disengage there, like you say. Tomato can be able to come in with full health, effectively full mana, though, with the backup of his 2 supports, or at least Ari, who is now going to start to put that damage out with the Hurricane, fully Hurricane Pike completed. The impetus coming through, he's got the Spellbound. So, yeah, this hero is going to be an absolute menace in the fights, this Enchantress. As BZM just continues to farm as well, going towards that Shivas into the BKB. So, yeah, the Veil into the Shivas. Only still the level 1 Dagon. The Spell Lamp does increase, the Spell Lifesteal does increase, excuse me, with the level 4, 5, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, as it builds up. But for now, he's just going to be happy with the 15%.
I just read the comment. BZM is Rashford, you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
One season he's banging in 30 goals. The next season he's diving mid-tier 4s with his entire teams back in his own base.
So, Olnit coming through on the raises. He's Narman as well with the bushwhack, so they're going to try and go right back into the Roche pit here. It is going to be that daytime Roshan. OG, though, I mean, they're on the wrong side of the map, and if they go through the twin gate, how quickly can they do this one? Faceless is here. Does he have the time square up? He does. Lemon is here as well, Roshan. It is super darn low. Do they get there in time? Aegis gets claimed. Do they want to carry on going into this one? Only has that Aegis now. Is it going to be burst out straight away? The time square comes through. Whisper going to try and run himself away from this one with a fear from the Requiem as well. BZM, the bushwhack onto BZM. BZM is the first one to fall from this one. No backpack available from them. They're going to be able to take the kill onto Slaughter, though. Tomato inside the Roche pit. He's got that time walk to get himself outside of it. Olnit, Frostbite gets the control. Olnit has no BKB. The Mad Style is going to be popped now. Whisper's going to get really darn low. The Bushwhack, it is going to be enough to get the kill. Frostbite onto Supreme. You've got Ari again doing the damage. Ari gets the kill. Did he want to go for more? Tomato's just, he's thinking about this one. He doesn't know whether he wants to go back in or not. Bengen, Frostbite not enough to get the kill here. Kaori going to be stunned by the snowball. They take down 4. It's Tomato. He is going to be seen. Do they have a way to interrupt? To blink? Walrus Punch? No, can't close the gap. And the Bushwhack was just a little bit too short.
Ari is doing so much damage in these fights.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Highest damage from that fight, apparently. BZM did all of 40. So, 1 right click.
Yeah, BZM, I don't know if you saw it, he blinked in to do the whole ult combo and everything, just as Shadow Fiend's ult went off, so it feared him away, and then he got stunned up by the Slaughter. Yeah,
that was kind of the big thing that... Yeah, like you say, the Requiem coming out as a time square was being used as well. It just stops all the aggression from OG. BZM at least gets a kill onto Narman.
That's my Rashford. This Void looks so underwhelming. I wouldn't say so.
I mean, how many kills is he on now? 3, 1, and 9. So he's picking up the kills, he's picking up the assists. Is that Difflate? No, it's the Echo Saber. Tomato, he's going to have that time off if he wants to get himself away. Rolling Thunder, the back lines, they get the kill onto Whisper. My dude. Now it's 3-4 heroes stacking up against him, and yeah, Whisper, he's been caught out a couple of times like that this match here. 8, 6, and 10, so we still find the kills. Rolling Thunder comes in. Tomato's still going to be able to get the walk away.
That was
Did he blink over?
That was a mistake from Supreme there, because he Rolling Thundered into the Lotus Pool. And that sent him back round the other way, which then delayed him the chase on Tomato. I think he has the Tomato kill if he doesn't do that.
Yeah, Lobotomized, I feel so sorry for you. You know, as an Everton fan, I can say we've been right on the top the past 5 years, so I feel so bad for any United fans. There's the jump. BZM, he's going to be stunned up. The Bushwhack comes out again. I think they got the damage out. Queen of Pain. Okay, the Acorn shot, though. It doesn't disjoint. And Narman still gets the kill.
So many things don't disjoint in this game.
They used to. Oh, I suppose the Acorn shot never did.
But I never know what does and what doesn't, you know?
There's Whisper. Once again, got to be careful here. Ari's going to TP in. Requiem being channeled. Do they want to throw it out? Glenny's going to be here, though. They get Bengen low. Bengen with the snowball. Does Mouse. They're still going to fight through this one. Tomato with the time walk away backlines. Whisper gets a kill into Bengen. Now the Timber Chain out. So Bengen has fallen. Ari's going to try and do what damage he can. They've got a lockdown. It's going to be another time square coming out. They do get a kill into Force. And now the lockdown onto Shadow Fiend. Look at this one. The right click damage. He's got that Requiem still. Timber Chain. He's going to be feared away. Let me a lockdown though. Only he's used that ultimate underneath the sentry.
Down
and now
one.
Aegis, yeah, do they have the damage? Rolling Thunder's going to come in from Supreme, but Olnit, he pops the BKB, lockdown, Whisper, he's going to be killed off. Olnit gets the credit for the kill, but Narman with the setup there. Time walk away. Tomato's going to live a little bit longer. Now, great ultimate coming through from BZM. Can they get the kill onto Supreme as well? BZM tries to blink himself away. Time walk back in from Tomato. It looks like they will be able to take down Supreme. Narman with the Bushwhack gets a kill onto Ari. But is it going to cost him his life here? BZM with a scream. Narman with a haste rune though. Narman's going to try and run himself away to safety.
You know...
Time puddle.
BZM and Tomato, they just jump into fights that don't look like they can possibly win it.
Yeah.
And still come out on top.
What's that coming out? It's going to be the Manta Star for Tomato. After the Gleipnir, after the BKB. Okay. Kaori. Gotta be careful, though.
Run, Kaori. They're behind you.
He's...
Doesn't have a TV. Just gonna hide.
He's a Xing. I assume that's how it's... Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. But Xing, yeah, they are kind of winning this game. Slightly. They are taking better fights. Oh, too that was a spoiler. Yeah, okay, you're ban. We don't tolerate spoilers here. No timeouts. It's just a straight up ban.
Yeah, there was a fake spoiler before, so I timed them out.
Yeah. Like, we're here for the journey to see how it goes. Mate, don't be a dickhead and spoil it. If you want to be ahead, fuck off to T's channel.
I will say something. The, what we said about the time zone. Yeah. And how you were like, I don't like this. I think Chrona's better. And look how good it looks in these fights.
Yeah, I mean, Chronosphere could have done the same.
No. Because it's about the enabling the rest of your team as well, especially with Ari. Like, all his projectiles and things get sped up in that.
They're going to be able to get themselves on top of Tusk. Yeah, right by Tusk comes to effect. I think that's a blame that comes out. Bengen. Snowball's going to be a Requiem as well. Onto Tomato. Tomato's going to be feared. Sonic Wave as well. Bengen should fall. The damage is going to be up. Whisper picks up the kill. And now, yeah, the BKB time zone is going to be out. But the BKBs are here. Can they get themselves away from this one? Only trying to run himself out. Force. His BKB is going to be wearing off. Now the Frostbite. It locks him down. Does enough damage. And backline Supreme. Double shield crash. He's got that Rolling Thunder too. Supreme, can he get himself away from this? Back away with the Rolling Thunder. Allnet Bengen will be away there. Tiger, again, I'm sorry, mate, but that is a ban. I did just say, you know, no spoilers. And again, don't be a dickhead. I get it, you're doing a little bit of a fun thing with the roleplay, with the Tiger persona, whatever. But people are here to watch. I'm here to watch. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be spoiled while I cast.
I'm an OG fan, though. I don't want to read these things.
Yeah.
I want to see the game. I've got a problem, right?
Well, you have many problems.
No, because I have a problem that... So if OG win this, right, they go through to the other series.
Yeah.
Which is today.
Yeah.
The schedule started at 6, but could be delayed. And United kick off at 8.
I mean, it's probably going to be... What time are we? It's 2 o'clock now. So, I mean, Team Secret, Dandelions is
next. If this ends right now, we're an hour ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
But then it's Secret versus Dandelions, and both teams look pretty good right now. So... How does chat not know you shouldn't spoil? The same reason that everyone knows you shouldn't piss in the pool, but people do it. You know?
That's
Tomato? Yeah, pretty much. It's the newer attacking member of the team.
Speaking of attacking here, Tomato's going to be able to get the time squirt off onto... Sonic Wave comes out Supreme. Straight up disappears.
That's actually a pretty good analogy, because he's been on, like Hoyland, been on teams and looked good before, and then come to a bigger brand team. You know, like with the history and things, so yeah, it makes sense. I like it.
And like United not making Europe, they don't make TI. United in Europe.
We're in Europe. Yeah, we won the FA Cup.
It's not Champions League though. It's just Europa, isn't it?
Not Champions League. Oh, okay, what European league are you in?
I'm not comparing myself to a football team.
Lucky to be playing in the Premier League.
Mate, without the points deduction, we finished 10th last season, so we were
actually freaking out.
As Naaman, yeah, going to take a lot of damage from this one. I'll come back to Morant in a second here. Wizard's going to get low. He doesn't actually go down here as that Acceptor up, so he's going to have the protection from that one. And Timbersaw will not die, and now they're going to go Force. Timber Chain comes right through. They delete Bang, and they take down Force. Everybody else inside of Mouse will be able to get themselves away. Yeah, did you know? With the points deduction, or excuse me, without the points deduction, we finished closer to 4th than we did to 18th last season. So
yeah, we've had this discussion. We had this discussion at the end of the season.
We have this discussion every time we talk about football.
Oh, it's fine. We both have a mutual enemy, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You guys are just still butthurt we bought Rooney off you. That's all.
No, effectively saved the like we would have been bankrupt if you didn't buy the Rooney. And we bought.
You'd have loved to keep him if you could, though.
Oh yeah. Top lane, it looks like they're going to be able to get the kill onto Allnet now as well. Naaman can he get himself away. There's going to be a push back out into the Timsaw. Naaman run himself away from this one. The jump in, yeah, Whisper. He cleans up, takes down Naaman. 3 heroes dead on the side of Mouse. And they might just be able to break high ground here on the side of OG. BKB still up for Faceless Ward as well. Going to be going back in towards the Butterfly. Full Gleipnir, he's got the Manta Style as well, so it looks like they might try and force out at least this mid lane with the creep wave coming through with Ari. No, where is the creep wave? Where is the creep wave? It's on its way, I guess.
Somewhere. Play like this, TI, bye-bye OG first. Well, they're not at TI, so it's fine. They don't need to play like this at TI if they're not at TI.
Yeah, that's you tell them, Shane. They've got a year to practice.
Yeah, I think they might be in a year.
As BZM just continues to take the tower aggro here. They're going to be able to push forward once again into this one because the tier 3 on the top lane has been pushing. The creep wave will push, take away that backdoor protection. Still no ult for the next 10 seconds. Doesn't want to buy back being so close to respawning here. Tomato does dive in, tries to get the time dilation off. So 4 points into that one as well. Just try and do what he can to upset Bang and upset Narman. Tower slow from projectiles looks pretty goofy. Yeah. I mean, it all looks pretty goofy, to be honest. That's kind of
just Tomato stood next to the tower, and the tower's just like, hey, I'm throwing it at normal speed, but it's not getting to you.
Who do you hate more, City or Tottenham? I don't really hate Spurs.
Well, yeah, everyone in the league hates City, so...
Yeah, everyone in the league hates City. Like, if you're asking the question, who do I hate more? City, obviously, from that
Spurs,
one.
Spurs are noisy, but they don't ever win anything, so we don't care. Like, you know?
Yeah.
They're just like that annoying kid in class that you just, whatever. They're not the school bully, but they're just sit in class and be annoying all day.
And speaking about being annoying here, Allnet's going to try and do what he can with the Requiem, but the BKB comes out from Tomato. He won't be able to get it off. And now the chase down as well into Bengen. Bengen will fall. Narman going to be next. Tomato. There's going to be a Glimmer Cape coming out here, but Narman, yeah, the Glimmer doesn't connect. Narman will be away inside that Glimmer Cape form, but again, another tier 3 tower going to be pressured here from the side of OG. The damage onto Narman. Narman will fall. Whisper with the double. Oh, there's a tier 2 tower. Hey, I missed that tier 2 tower.
Hey guys, there's still a tier 2 back there.
Do you
can't take that lane.
Kane will ever win anything? Yeah, I think he'll win a whole load of stuff next season. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe we drop him from the England
team. He literally is cursed. You see who the manager is now.
Yeah. And the damage coming through. They're going to be able to take down Supreme again. Crush onto Tomato, but Tomato's going to be able to turn this around. BKB for Force. Yeah, Tomato just time locks himself out, in, out. Shaking it all about here. Force back to the fountain. As it looks like OG. They just want to go for the tier 4s.
But they did the hokey cokey.
And the turn it all around. That's what it's all about.
They did turn the series around.
Yeah, they did, actually, because Mars were 1 up.
Mars looked good to game 1.
And in game 2, to be fair, game 2 I think was the closest match between the two teams. So, yeah, they completely turned the series around from completely losing it, drawing it into the win. And looking really good when they did it here. The Sonic Wave, they're going to be able to get 1. They take down Force. Allnate trying to do what he can, the right clicks, but Whisper's going to have that shield still. And yeah, backlines, Narman's going to try and do what he can. Crush comes out again. Force, they are fighting for their lives here, but it doesn't matter. BZM on the monster kill spree. Did he dive the fountain? Final kill, Allnate. BZM from the low ground here. They might try and go into this one. The chat comes out as well. They are going to be able to get absolutely everybody just before the Ancient falls. So, that is going to be it for the second series. Damn, dude, we've been going for 5 hours already.
He's a WWE World Champ, Tag Team Champ, Hall of Fame. He's won loads. No, Harry Kane, the footballer.
Yeah, not that Kane. No, that is going to be it for the second series. I do believe the next series is going to be brought forward again. Might not be straight away. Hopefully it is going to be, so there's not going to be a lot of downtime. But again, guys, if you want to follow along, I've got loads of Dota to cast for the rest of the year. So stick a follow on the Twitch channels, stick a follow on the Twitter, excuse me, to see whenever I go live. We're going to take a quick, hopefully a quick 15-minute break. Be back with Secret versus Dandelions after this to see who moves through, who gets knocked down. And then after that, we have the winners, OG, versus the winners, Avalus, in the lower brackets to see who's going to move on there. So I'll see you in just a few. the Crystal Maiden in the lane. You know what you're up
Also, is
against
that a
here?
new hero?
The Dawnbreaker?
I don't think anyone's played that, right?
Not in the CQs. I did see it in the OQs, but not in the CQs.
Yeah, new hero for the close qualifier. Well, at least the Western Europe close qualifier.
Yeah. So, Team
Don't know
Secret,
about the other regions.
how do they respond to this? Because, yeah, they're already going to see the offlane for Dandelions. Excuse me, they're already going to see the offlane for Team Secret here on Dandelions. So, they know what they're playing up against. Crystal Maiden Dawnbreaker is probably going to be the safe lane. Rubik and Centaur Warren in the offlane. Because I think if you're picking that into mid, especially with you having last pick as well, you don't pick this so early on, like you say, because it is a surprise hero. It's not something that anyone would have thought about. So, maybe the big brain, 10, 11, 12, what are we up to now? Like 14, 15k is the highest MMR? But, yeah, maybe they would have thought about the Dawnbreaker, but here, especially with Dandelions having the last pick, if that was going to be a mid lane, they'd probably last pick it in. Budget meal secret. I don't know, dude. You can get some pretty good budget meals. That's not the insult you think it is.
Radiant's ban.
So they banned the Dragon Knight now
Someone's having
on the side of Team Secret. Ember Spirit's not been removed either.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think if you're
5 seconds.
picking this puck, not pucking this pick. If you're picking this puck for the mid laner, you've got to ban out the Dragon Knight.
Dyer's ban.
Okay, they ban out the Phantom Assassin, so maybe they do think it's going to be the Dawnbreaker mid.
Yeah. I guess they just aren't sure, right?
Rubik mid, Centaur 5, CM4, Dawn 3.
This is a crazy headcanon going on right now.
Stashman, if that's the lineup, I would be
I will gift
shocked.
you a sub if that is the lineup.
Puppy plays CM, Centaur.
But it's on Dandelions.
Yeah, it's the other way around, my dude. Puppy ain't going to be playing either of those two.
Wrong team.
Yeah, noobs.
Game on, it is.
This is game one.
Dyer's ban.
Yeah, so you're looking at the Ursa. Alchemist has already been taken away here from Team Secret. Up against the Centaur, maybe a Slark ban here as well for Dandelions. Because anything, anything big tanky like that, you will like to see up against the Centaur Warrior. You pick something like the Slark that can just take away those stats. He doesn't mind those big long slogs, especially in the lane where you aren't really a threat. The Stomp can come out, but you're always going to be able to hold that pounce to get yourself away. Oh, sweet. I've just hit 1,500 followers. Thank you, everybody that's followed along today. And, drop the subs as well. If you've got any primes, you want to support your small independent casters, prime subs are already appreciated. But just the follow along, just the follows for any time I go live casting Dota, that's always appreciated.
10 seconds to
So
go.
thank you, everybody that's followed along. Yeah, we've hit 1,500. So,
5 seconds.
I don't have any confetti, any the horns or the blowers or whatever. But,
I don't have my soundboard.
Team Secret, they ban out the AM, so they are thinking this is going to be, oh yeah, maybe the mid Rubik.
Dyer's pick.
Because the Chaos Knight does come out here for Team Secret. Dandelions. What is the final pick here? Is they ban out the Brood? Up against the Chaos Knight, he can't really lifesteal. Could you Terrorblade here?
5 seconds.
If it's going to be the carry?
I don't think it's good.
Oh
Guess
no,
you
the
can.
Shadow Demon. Yeah, maybe not. I guess you've got to get something that survives the burst of the Visage Tusk in the lane. So maybe looking at something... See, this is the thing. I can't tab out to take a look at the heroes. You swap the teams. Oh, it's fine. I do that all the time, and I'm the caster, so.
I don't know. I still don't know what this Dawnbreaker is, so it's hard to say.
Okay. Well, we'll just sit here in silence for the last 15 seconds.
I'm trying to think.
Well, it's something. Time to
Yeah, I
pick
still
some
don't
of these
know.
folks.
Okay, it's Shadowfiend carry. So mid Dawnbreaker.
Desire on the Rubik. Yeah, Kadaro, Desire on the support, so it's not going to be that mid lane Rubik either. Yeah, you're on the center, Warrener.
Dawnbreaker against Puck. This is not a matchup I've seen.
I don't know how that goes. Yeah, I suppose the Dawnbreaker is fairly tanky, so he's going to be able to, any damage that comes out here, Moby, he's going to be able to tank it from Atlantic. You don't really control up either side here. I don't really think you control this lane. Because Dawnbreaker not going to be able to get close for the harass. You could throw the hammer out though. Puck going to be able to phase shift and, jump away, jaunt away to that. So, yeah. Let's see how this plays. I'm really interested to see how this Dawnbreaker pick's going to go. I thought, like say, if it was going to be that mid pick, you pick it up last. I suppose he kept it as flex. Shadow Fiend does get through for the carry up against... again, this is the thing though. No mobility on the Shadow. This is what I was thinking of the Dawnbreaker. Because if you do get caught in the shards, you can just solar hammer across the shards to get away from the damage. Shadow Fiend, before he gets himself a 4-staff, the Hurricane Pike, not really going to be able to do that. If he does get caught out as well, not the highest hero health pool in the world here, the Shadow Fiend, might just get burst down by the Tusk and Visage in the lane.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose we will. That's a really good emote, by the way. I'll put it up on... can I do that now?
That's why I wasn't talking too much. I've just been making that.
Better get ready.
Yeah, I guess anyone that's subbed, you'll have an emote come up soon.
It has to get approved, so
Ah,
whenever Twitch feel like it.
that's what AI is
Should
for.
approve it though. They've approved one of my crappy ones. That
Where do I go to actually add that?
at my free.
Tank, Shinobi... Okay. What's the Horse MD? What's that all about?
Horse MD. It's a vector image I made, but have you never played Crusader Kings?
No, I've not. That's...
So you can go mad and appoint a horse as your court physician.
Who was that?
It's called Horse MD.
Nero? Was it Nero? I think it was Nero, right? That appointed one of his horses as a senator.
Probably sounds right. But yeah, I made it because I was doing a stream of it, and Horse MD saved my life 4 times by making the right call. So
Got all the horses. Super
yeah,
reliable.
so I made an emote for it many years ago.
Bobby, surely they don't want to... No, they're not going to walk up the tiger. Yayo comes down as well as Mobe. And the fight is going to break out here. Kisko going to take a lot of damage. Look at this one onto Yayo here as well. Can Kisko get himself away? Yayo's going to try and trot himself out as well. But Toby, he is going to get that first blood. Kisko gets low, goes down to Desire. I think that was a blood grenade that went back the right way here. And Kadaro ran himself out. But they still get 3 in favor of the Tusk. This is going to be a really good trade for Secret to start themselves off with. Who actually picked out... It was Toby, right? That got the first blood.
Yeah, and with his facet, so he has a null tally on the way.
No, Nande's playing mid. Nande is usually, for anybody that's questioning our sanity, Nande is usually the carry here. Mobe's the mid laner, but they've swapped roles around. So yeah, Dawnbreaker is the carry.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I genuinely don't know.
So yeah, Yayo going to be stunned up once again. There's a lot of control coming out level 1 at the start of Team Secret, so it was really brave for Dandelions, I guess, to group up for that fight. And yeah, it did not go their way. Kisco going to be able to get the Sentry Ward dewarded here. Kadaro trying to do the same thing. Bottom lane, let's just keep an eye because you're flicking between the two. Desire, there is going to be the disruption coming out from Puppey level 2 on him now as well. Not a lot of mana left, so he's not going to be able to get those Shadow Poisons off. He's back in the top lane. Yeah, Kadaro and Mobe... I mean, Toby already got the first blood, so he's already going to be building up into the null tally. Going to be able to get a lot of damage out. Look at this Kadaro, just constantly being burst down. As Mobe's doing the same. There is going to be the Celestial Hammer to come through. Doesn't drag it back in time, though. So kids go, yeah, Toby. He's just absolutely ruining the health pool of Dandelions in this lane. Meanwhile, in the mid, Nandy's moving off to get some stacks, I guess, to help himself out in the mid game. But back on the top, Toby. This time, it is going to be up here. Kadaro should still fall to Kisco. Kisco going to get himself away here. All the mana being used on the side of Dawnbreaker. So Celestial Hammer, Starbreaker here, both being used to get the kill onto the Visage. Toby will fall. I mean, Toby was kind of right. He was taking a little bit of damage there as well, being able to output it himself. So, kind of balanced out. Toby's going to come back full health, full mana now. And yeah, we'll see what Moby does here. With not a lot of mana, maybe the Soaring to come in for him. It's going to be Salve and Tangos.
Toby has the second Null Talisman now. These, not only with the levels, but this Soul Sumption is going to start hurting.
Yeah. Yeah, this is quite nice for the Sided Secret in the off. I mean, again, he took... He took the first blood. Oh, yeah, Frostbite onto Kisco now with the Celestial Hammer coming through. He's going to try and get himself out. The Starbreaker wasn't enough to stun up Kisco. So Kisco going to be able to move himself away. What was that? Was that the taunt on the Tusk? Or is that the effect from the Drinking Buddies? The little, like, snow globe that was above his head.
Drinking Buddies. Yeah.
Telekinesis onto Yayo. Yayo's going to have to move himself, excuse me, onto Shad. Yayo's going to have to move himself away. Who are the players of Team Secret? Well, buckle up, bud. It's Shad on the carry. Puppey's still playing the 5, as you can see, in this lane. Ta-da. Mid lane, it's going to be Adzantic on the Puck, who plays with Shad. You know, they have a lot of history together. So Shadzantic is going to be the combo still. Maybe they have a pact that they only play together. And then top lane, Toby on the off lane, and Kisco going to play the position 4.